this you have to look at the pod as media training as well. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when I say something, when I was like, yo, just don't say that, just don't say it, and we'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, I still be wanting to say it.
I know.
The Leo in me is
just write it down.
I don't think it just comes out sometimes though.
Just write it down. So when we
it just shoots out. Just
that you can still say it.
My words just be like
You. There's certain things.
Recording right now?
No, we're
definitely recording.
What I was going to say, I'm not going to say because we're recording.
There you go.
See why?
Because I got too many people that listen to this and then come back with questions.
See. Now you see. Kelly got something. She always got something to get off her chest. That's
Kelly got a fan club for real, bro.
Don't what? Wait, the Kelly Hive is getting sick right now. Honestly,
we're going to start a whole section.
We having the bee, huh?
We having the best week ever because the Kelly Hive is out here. They're out here. You know what I'm saying? We weeded out some of the haters, and I think there's some of them now that becoming your motivators. You came into the clutch.
Hey.
She look like Robert Ory last week with the, you know what I'm saying, splash. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to win this shit for you. You know what I'm saying?
She got a little emotional for a split second, though.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I was cracking.
Nigga, you did too. Both of y'all got mad emotional. I was thinking about that.
Here's the funny thing is, I watched the YouTube.
Yes.
And pinpointed like the beginning of that segment and the end of that segment. And I sent it to two of them to say from 1.8 to 1.16 is the segment where I talk about the apology.
Oh, okay. That's what she
So
did.
listen, motherfuckers, and understand the words that come out of my mouth.
Yo, without further ado.
Hi, y'all.
What's that?
What's howdy?
Oh, shit. Start with the fuck shit early.
We get to the bars. The chorus ain't even it. It's the bars.
Oh, this nigga's ignorant.
For real. If there wasn't already a song written about it, because the way I feel is like she said the word entanglement on purpose, or he just got really motivated when he heard the word.
Got Ross on it. This nigga wildin'. Right.
Oh, I didn't even realize that part. I didn't realize Rick Ross said caught up in the Matrix.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I'm reading these lyrics right now.
You said what? Yeah, you know, I'm letting this shit thump in the headphones. What'd you say?
Somewhere in the middle, he said caught up in the Matrix, and I doubt if I can get out. Get up out it.
Hey, look. August. We got some other shit to talk about. You're not gonna monopolize this podcast. Fuck that. Get to the real shit.
It ain't your month yet, bitch.
You ain't gonna. You ain't gonna monopolize this podcast, bro. You ain't gonna monopolize this podcast. Like honestly. Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm right here, dog.
Oh, it's going down. What's it, Wednesday? Oh, that shit gonna be a problem.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. The dog versus the dog. Are they gonna be in the same room?
I doubt it. I'ma stay shitty. Oh, this is definitely a win right here for X.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the whole thing. I'm talking about just this song.
This song. Whatever he puts against.
He might.
Is X versus Snoop?
Yes. The dog
That's
versus
just
the
a
dog.
party though. That's just a party.
That's a
Get at me, dog. Ah. Get at me, dog. Yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? What the deal?
Shit, son.
You gonna make me have to put my motherfucking head
Hold
in?
up.
Get at me, dog.
Hold up. There's too much
Just
respect.
know
Too much
whoever's
respect.
listening to read the lyrics to the tape. Enjoy.
Oh, man.
Oh shit! This gon' listen. Y'all understand, man? This is what listen.
So
I don't even drink gin though, but I definitely give me some brown and be chilling and shit.
I might have to get some Tanqueray tonic.
Snoop is just one of them people
So
like.
much money for LBC.
It's got a hobby, a Snoop deal, double G.
That's a head nod.
Yeah, shit's like every single day.
Late.
Kick it a little something
For the G's, yeah. Break a few hits as I breeze through. 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home.
Bitches in the living room.
Getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning.
So what you wanna do?
I got
Bazinga.
But for what? We don't love them hoes.
Fuck that. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back.
Oh man.
Gin and juice, laid back. And my money.
Man.
Now that the mind is on,
You just took me to middle school, yo.
listen. Now that the mind is on the money and the money is on the mind, welcome.
Let's get it poppin'.
Welcome back.
Or should we say, let's get it on.
Ooh, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big.
Let's get it on.
That's gonna be big. Pause. But you know what else is big?
We is
Episode 40 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. You bitch ass niggas. I'm still here. We still in effect. And it's episode 40. Middle age on you niggas. I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All, aka Keith Saunders, BKA Michael Voorhees, and aka Haku if you want to be rapper about it.
spit hot fire.
Look like I'm massively hyped. Been waiting for this shit, dog.
Waiting for this shit?
Episode 40?
this week.
Nuts.
Somebody turned their 40
shit.
this week.
In 6 days.
Shit.
6 days.
How many hours is it?
Hold on.
How much time frame we got?
All right, hurry up, because we're going to
How
talk
much
about
time
this
we
shit
got?
again. We
How
ain't
much
gonna
time frame we got?
we ain't gonna talk about
Hey, do your intro. I
Listen.
We ain't gonna talk about this shit too much.
Without further ado, how y'all doing? This is your boy Rough Rider, Ruffy Hendrix, the General Mr. I Am, aka I am Ruffy Hendrix, the mouth of the South. And in 6 days and several hours, I will be 40 in this motherfucking bitch. Team Leo, rock out. July birthdays are the best. We the motherfucking best. And Kelly rolling over with me at the same damn time.
6 days, 3 hours, and 11 minutes.
Talk.
And who are you?
I am Kelly, KQ,
Right.
and the Diva
Uh-huh.
at all times.
Drops. Turn up! This gonna be crazy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but this gonna be crazy.
Now you ain't doing nothing but quarantining, nigga. But you.
I'm be drunk than a motherfucker.
Hey, listen, you can quarantine drunk. Oh man.
I'm be drunk and well medicated.
Episode 40.
Yes, 40.
To go along
40?
with your 40th birthday.
40.
That's some good shit, man.
40.
Did you
Why the fucking 40 club ain't open?
Yeah, you know,
Right?
that's some shit. Did you ever think that when we started this that we would get to episode 40?
Yes. We're gonna get beyond it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go so much
Dude,
farther.
dude,
We're
like,
gonna be so much. Listen, that very first episode.
Right,
when
right.
me and Reg came. And we sat outside out back. And we talked. Within like 5 minutes, Reg said, "Yo, I'm going to produce because I'm like y'all two right here, y'all got it.
Right.
Y'all got it.
Right.
Y'all are gonna get this. And he said, listen, if I need be, I'll be back in the mix.
Right.
He's like, but it's gonna be another piece that y'all are gonna need. And this was the very first. And this was last October, November, October.
Something like
Yep.
that.
Like October, I think we started.
Yep. And then we bought aboard Roberta Horde,
Oh my God.
Kelly Q, in the clutch.
What?
Sheets the
Yes.
motherfucking
She didn't catch that.
lights out.
Yo, shout out last week's listeners.
Wow.
Thank you.
Biggest week listening ever.
Thank you. Thank
We must be
you.
doing something right.
We doing something right. This
We
is a big
appreciate
thing.
you.
This is a big thing.
I think just being more open. We're being a lot more open.
You mean crying on camera? You know, but I
Who cried on camera?
both you niggas
I didn't
cried
cry.
on camera.
No.
You didn't see that tear come out my face.
No.
You put the glasses back on. That's why.
My eyes may have.
I put my glasses back on, but and listen, a certain song
Right.
it touched my heart.
Yes.
It touched my heart, and I heard my grandmother's voice.
Hey.
I miss my grandmother.
All right.
So
Man,
Don't do that because you're making me feel.
no, it's not. It's not because
You know what I'm saying? All right.
you know we listen.
Right.
Those all,
We have moments.
We all have lost people, unfortunately, especially this year and
Yes,
period,
yes.
who mean so much to us.
Right.
But we have to realize we may have physically lost them, but they're still a part of us in so many ways. They're still inside of us.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it's a song, it's a TV show they used to watch.
I do agree
and
with
it's
that.
like,
I do agree with that.
you smell, they smell.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
This.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah.
I didn't cry. You didn't see a tear come out my eye.
No, you said, oh shit.
I prevented it.
You said, oh shit.
It
caught him.
I felt the whelps
She's like,
Right.
gotcha, bitch.
and pushed them back in.
Yo, Anita Baker will make anybody
Yes,
cry. Anita Baker
exactly.
will be singing about
First of all.
making biscuits, and she'd be like, "You had the Pillsbury Doughboy, lightly sprinkle the cinnamon on it and let it go." You'd be like, "God damn, Anita, like really, like you know what I'm saying? What the hell is going on?"
She said, I apologize. She said, I'm baking biscuits.
I mean, honestly, but you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, what the She had some biscuits, though. I ain't gonna hold. Don't judge me.
Who? Anita Baker?
Yes,
Anita.
Lord.
Oh yeah, Anita Baker. Yes.
Come on, you know we had
I
to.
apologize. Yes.
Alright.
But y'all, let me give a shout out
Shout out to
Who you shouting out?
to our growing, and I do mean growing, pause, Spotify listenership, Apple Podcast listenership, Google Podcast listenership, Stitcher listeners, Anchor,
Home team,
and the YouTube viewers. Hello, how
I
are
didn't
you?
cry. I don't care
But you know what's helping us gonna grow?
What's that?
What might help some of these fellas grow? Our sponsor.
I know.
They got something that help them grow.
Let me get this out of the way first, and I'm gonna put them on to that though. But I got
okay.
all right. But check us out on IG. Mr._Know-It-All_pod, Facebook at the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, and send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail page at Mr. It's not Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com. You know I'm so fucking stupid. I wrote my personal email on it. I'm gonna give everybody my personal email.
Maybe they'll email me.
They
I know,
might start hitting you on there, be like,
Yeah, I
oh,
know.
see, this the joint, right? Oh, all right. He was giving us the wrong joint before. He kind of be slick and stuff.
You know. But let's check it out. For episode 40, we always start off with the useless fact.
Okay.
The useless fact this week is
I'm so scared.
no, it's not that bad. You might want to be proud. You might be proud of this. Did you know that women manage money and pay bills for 75% of all American households? They do it better. They do it better?
I believe in most situations, women actually, it's not that we can't multitask. We multitask on certain situations or certain things better than them.
Okay.
But when it comes to taking care of the house and the home,
It's just that we've always taken care of the house.
exactly. I think that's something that's like supposed to be ingrained in their DNA to make sure the
If
home
you
is
had
taken.
someone
We go
that was
out,
a
earn the
single
money.
father,
Right.
You know, we go out, we caveman days, we went and killed the motherfucker, we brought the shit back to them.
Okay. I agree with that. I do know that women utilize that to your advantage.
Yes,
if you got a good man, you got a good man, he brings home the bacon, and you are able to maneuver that shit around. That's where y'all be coming up with your fucking handbags.
That's a whole other situation.
Handbags on. Let me tell you something. There is a new Amazon package at my door every single fucking day of
just
the week.
one?
No, sometimes multiple.
Oh, okay.
But most of at least one a day.
No, because Amazon, UPS, and whoever the fuck else, listen, them motherfuckers, I think they became friends together to see who's gonna come in to deliver at what time frames each day.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's several packages every fucking day, and I'm like, y'all ain't going nowhere. What is your buy? Yo, Jada has so many lights in her room. She don't need lights. She has so many lights lit up around her, got her room, a bed frame, and her walls. Like the LED joints.
She says she a star. She needs to shine.
Listen, and then she has the lights for the makeup light and the other light. In fact, that's the light I used in the background at one time when we were still doing the
the ring light.
She don't have just a little one. She got a little one. She got a big ass joint, and then she got a whole nother makeup huge ass fucking joint. And then again all the other. I said, daughter, do you want to turn these motherfuckers off? She's like, the LED. I said they still use some kind of energy.
Future is bright.
I have to pay for it.
Her future is bright. That's why.
She said.
She like to shine.
I have to shine.
That's what you don't realize that make you hot. It makes it hotter in her room. She's like, Daddy, I'm hot. Turn your fucking AC on. Turn your lights off.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Speaking of lights, I think we missing some lights in here.
Top bottoms.
I know the top ones.
You ain't flipped that. You want me to get that?
You know how to get it? Nope. Yeah. Don't hit the wire. Don't hit the wire because we recording. Watch the wire. Don't push that door too hard because there's 2 chairs behind it. Just reach your arm in and flip up. Yeah, you did it. I said don't reach it, Doc. Which one? There you go. Boom! And we are illuminated. Now you're gonna see every fucking.
Illumination.
Now you're gonna see every drop of bead of sweat on my motherfucking forehead. Hot.
Nigga, I'm about to be broken down too.
Yeah, don't hate. Listen.
I'm not hating. I'm cool.
Yeah. Oh, are you? But I got the fan posted on the wrong guy.
You know that light actually gonna make us a little bit hotter too.
I know that's cool. Was that cool.
Listen, it's gonna.
Man.
You got the towel at least because it's about to be.
The air split, so the air just going.
Absolutely. But check this out.
Take the head off.
Check this out. We're pausing for a sponsor break, commercial break. No, check this out though. As we announced last week, we are thrilled and happy to be in partnership with our family over at Blue Chew.
Blue Chew?
Blue Chew. And they are once again sponsoring the current events for this week. Check this out. Blue Chew offers you the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis at a fraction of the price. In chewable form. It's prescribed online and shipped to you, to your door, discreetly. Meaning that it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, you don't see no titties.
Nobody know your business.
Right, yeah, nobody know your business. It's just coming to the, like one of them Amazon packages. You can cancel at any time. There's no gimmicks, there's no lock-ins. And if you go on there and use the promo code that I'm about to give you, or click this link, which is also going to be in the YouTube flash little ticker screen at the bottom, so make sure that y'all check it out. It'll be right below me. Where I'm pointing at, this is where it's going to be. It'll be right below me, so you'll be able to see it. Alright? You will, if you use this promo code, you're going to get a month free. Because it's all risk-free, but you'll get that month free. Going into that, you just have to talk to your doctor. You can get it prescribed over there. If you're already on it, guess what? If you're already on Viagra Cialis, you can get it in chewable form. And for those that are just looking to kind of get in the mix and give you the trustable, I like that. The trustable, thrustable.
The extension of the sensation.
There you go. What you want to do is, you want to get what it's at, chewitdoit.com/knowitall. That's chewitdoit.com/knowitall. And if not, if you just want to go to the website, go to bluechew.com and then go to where it says the promo code and type in KnowItAll to get that month free offer. Once again, chewitdoit.com/knowitall. Thank you, Blue Chew. What's crack-a-lagging on the crowdy side, though, folks? What the fuck has been going on? It's a whole lot of fuckery, duckery, schmuckery going on.
Yeah. There you
go. Yeah. So I mean, to be honest with you, we can get right into the shits. Let's get right into the shits.
What shits exactly?
I want to talk.
What shits do you want to start with?
Doc, and I'm flipping the shit out of these.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what shit you want to start with. What shit is this? A lot of shits going on.
There's a lot of shits going on. First and foremost, I want to talk about Nick Cannon.
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm unhappy with that bullshit.
Why? What are you unhappy about exactly with Nick Cannon?
His statements that he made on this podcast were absolutely true facts.
Okay, let me ask you a question. All right, before you go there, all right, is there anything that he said that could be considered offensive?
Yes.
Okay, absolutely. So as long as we draw the line there, though, so we have an understanding that what he said at certain points could be considered offensive.
But the fact that the truth is offensive to those who don't want to see it anytime.
All right, so that's
the fact of life.
Right. Okay, so let's here's the problem with the facts that were actually brought forth. And to me, I understand exactly what you're saying.
And I feel as if, because I went back and I listened to it.
Right.
I feel as if he dressed it up properly.
You feel like he dressed it up properly. Yes. What do you think, though? Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it? Essentially, what he was he actually
and I don't feel as if he was trying to be offensive.
Right.
What he said either.
He was just stating something, and it just happened to be in the conversation.
Okay. Probably. Okay. So is it probably
probably because I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, all right. The deal of it is, I didn't watch the entire thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I watched the entire thing. I did see some highlights and some parts of it. And the one thing that kind of stood out to me was when he referred to, I think he was trying to say that they're white people that are evil, that were considered savages, but he kind of grouped Jews and white people into one group, so it sounded as if that he was calling the Jews savages. Now, this is something that we kind of we touched on this a little bit last week when we talked about the Deshaun Jackson thing.
Yeah.
But
that's something else I see, an underlining that I'm seeing with the Deshaun Jackson situation. Mm-hmm. It's not anything, and I want to say this off the record, for the record, it's nothing against Jews.
Right.
Especially Jews who went through what they went through with the Holocaust, their ancestors, I empathize with them because I understand how they may have felt to a certain degree.
Okay.
But at the same token, if you look at our planet, we're still getting fucked over a whole lot longer, whole lot worse. What they were doing there, there was something that was learned from here that they were trying to do here. Unfortunately, I can't even say they had better results because they didn't have better results there.
Right.
But the same token, they have been getting reparations pretty much for it. They've been getting covered. Not covered because you can't. Once you do something wrong, there is never a way of repaying a wrong debt. Unless it's a matter of money. Even if it's a matter of freaking money, you still in $10. You can give that $10 back, but that trust that that will never be able to replace that initial $10 in the time frame.
All right. So the thing is, okay, so check this out. The plight that you were talking about, understood. I really do get that. The problem that we're having is that there are two different type of people that are on two different sides of the spectrum when it comes down to the way that we feel about all of this. Me personally, I think that when we start talking about history, the only problem with history is that because we haven't been taught that history, it becomes skewed. So people don't really know if what they're saying is fact. The ones that do feel as if they know the history down pat are the Israelites. Now the Israelites are black Jews. And now here we go. When we start talking about this is where it gets touch and go, because I don't like to spout off shit that I don't know 100% about. But one thing that I do know is that if Hebrews and I guess the children of Israel were at one point what they call God's chosen people, okay? Even if that's the case, you know what I mean, above and beyond anything, you can't deny that those original people were people with melanin in their skin. The reason why is that because of where they come from. Yeah. They come from Northern Africa. They come from Western Africa. They come from they come from the Middle Eastern, where everybody that's there has melanin in their skin.
Yes.
So if you say, like, look, I got an issue with, like if the Israelites' issue with the white Jew is to say, hey, look, you know what I mean? And like I said, some of this I'm flying off the hip with, because this is some stuff that I've learned from them. But I don't want that to misconstrue the message that I'm trying to bring. Mm-hmm. You just can't group everybody together and say, hey, look, you're a monster, you know, for this.
It's
right?
not.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Shannon, was it Shannon who broke it down? It was somebody, I was just watching this video. I was going to say Shannon Sharp.
Okay. Yeah.
Who really broke it down.
Was that in the video you sent us?
I want to say so. I want to say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can't show a person light who don't want to see.
That's very true. That's very true.
If you can look, we all know that the sky is blue.
Okay.
But if a person believes in their mind that it's purple, you can talk to you blue in the face.
Right.
They still gonna believe that motherfucker is purple.
But what if they convinced everybody else as well that it's purple?
And that's
right.
Unfortunately, and what he stated in several other videos, I don't want to misquote any names. That's why I'm not even name dropping.
Right.
But we were taught so much wrong. And it was because it was all a matter of a cover-up. And with history, history continually shows what's done in the dark usually always comes to the light. It's been so much done in trying to if you think back to the time of slaves and you were caught reading, what happened? You was fucked up, you were beat, if not possibly killed, because they didn't want us educating ourselves.
No, absolutely. You
know, so I kind of got off topic with it, but concerning the Nick Cannon situation, again, I understand what you say. It seemed like he grouped them.
I get exactly where you're going with that. Here's my biggest thing, and I want to lead this back to a topic that I really want to ask you. Do people with power wield enough power to make sure that you are completely eradicated from their business transactions? And the reason why I say that is that this Viacom shit got me feeling away, because you are profiting off this man's idea, and then what happens is that he says he says something that you don't agree with.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke.
What?
There is no new host.
No, there's no new host.
And he went online like, I don't believe y'all believe that.
There's no new host.
He's like, that's my dude. He's like, it was just a joke.
Yeah. It's not right. It's not a new host. Yeah. No. They were just playing.
There is no more why. If Nick is not hosting, there is no more why.
It was called Nick Cannon's Wild Out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to just put, you know what I'm saying, fucking Christina Applegate in there and shit, you know what I'm saying, and have it be, hey, look what we got. No, we're not doing that. So, at the end of the day, though, I don't like the flex of power. I don't like
that. Here's the thing. The flex of power has been there.
Exactly.
It's been there.
But it hasn't
since the beginning of America.
But when you look at entertainment,
right.
We're just going to narrow it down to entertainment.
Okay.
When you look at people that have been blackballed, and you all of a sudden looking like, where are they at? It's because they did one thing, probably just one thing, that somebody in power didn't like.
Right.
And then there you go.
Shit. Okay.
Look at Joe Piscopo.
Okay.
Joe Piscopo was, he should be exactly where Eddie Murphy is. Because he was one of the funniest persons, one of the funniest comedians out there. What
happened to him?
No one knows. So, like, you see him on different stuff, but you may see him once every 2-3 years.
Let me ask, are we speculating that he did or said something that he wasn't supposed to say?
I'm not going to say he did or said something he wasn't supposed to say, but he did something that somebody else didn't like.
He rubbed the wrong person the wrong way.
So
look at Damon Wayans when he was on Saturday Night Live for all of half a season.
I didn't even know he was on Saturday.
Exactly.
That you just I was today years old when I learned that shit. Are you kidding me? So
Damon Wayans was on there for that long. As long as it took me to sneeze, that's how long he was on Saturday Night Live.
So my thought,
Like when he got off the stage, Lauren was like, "You're fired."
How do we get this power shift at a respectable level? At the end of the day, and whatnot, because we all want to be ownership of.
And that's how the only way there ever will be some kind of decent reparations to get us. We need to fuck that shit that your peoples who was fucked up accumulated, breaking my people's back shit.
But then
and it's kind of, I don't want to say it's fucked up to say this, but fuck your wealth. You need to break down half of your fucking wealth with motherfuckers, because that wealth was ill-begotten in the first fucking situation.
I don't want to.
Because if it was that way, I don't want to.
I don't want to do that. The reason why I don't want to, and I understand what you're saying, bro. The reason why I don't want to do that is because we are so far removed from it that the problem is revisionist history doesn't work in this plane. It doesn't, because at the end of the day, it's all hearsay.
At this point, it's us working.
But how do you level the playground?
You level the playground by leveling up. The moment that he made it, you stand behind what the fuck you said, because that's what you believe. And then when Diddy offers you to bring your show over to an all-black owned station, even if he's paying you 20% of the fucking money, you take your ass over there and you do that.
I got lost for a second. I was lost for a second. That's why I asked that question. I jumped off the bus.
No. I understand. I get.
It was a shorty down the street. I was tripping.
You know what? That's your problem.
But see, that's
your problem.
But listen, y'all. But that's what I'm saying and whatnot. What can we do? Because you can be the most talented in the world. If this is another hill that we gotta fight and we gotta die on, then we better be the foundation.
We keep dying on these hills.
But when
we don't have anywhere to go.
When Nick Cannon made that statement, I said to my wife, I said, they got the right one. I said the reason why is that because his intellectual property, the fact that he got 27 jobs, the fact that he's always hosting some shit, he'll tell you he's not for the shits. The day after he asked for ownership of his idea and the fact that he was throwing Viacom under the bus, I said, okay, bro, I see where you're going. And you know what? At the end of the day, you weren't saying anything. The words you chose might have been bad, but I think your message on one hand here's
my question, because I did not listen to anything he said.
Right.
Didn't get a chance.
Okay.
Did he mention Farrakhan in this statement at all anywhere?
That I can't remember. Did he say? I don't believe he said anything about Farrakhan. But see, remember we talked about the trigger words last week.
Exactly.
Yeah. We talked about the
exactly.
I
was just watching something.
And because with the Jewish community, unfortunately, he's a trigger word.
Yes.
But, as well as the other motherfucker. But I mean, come on. That's like Jim Crow should be a fucking trigger word for us.
No.
It is.
You know what I mean? Sharecropping should be a fucking trigger word for us.
Till is a trigger word for me.
You know, and how many, and this is a sad thing, how many old movies are still out, right?
Right.
Where it was a situation, maybe not where they killed them, but a situation somewhat similar to what happened in Matilda. They basically made movies about situations like this.
The Time to Kill. There's a whole bunch. There's quite a few of them. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I get it. I get exactly what you're saying. My thing is
they made this. It's crazy because really thinking, and it took a minute. Some of the shit that Shannon was saying, damn, they called us lazy. But we built this whole motherfucking country.
Can I ask
we did we fed y'all babies before our own.
Right.
You kidnapped us. You kidnapped us.
Hired. We didn't fill out no application for that.
Those of us who made it across that fucking trip.
Right.
Across that boats, the weeks, that month or so it took to come across on that ship and foul ass fucking situations and sewage and shit.
I don't even want, listen, we in the middle of the Black Lives Matter movement. I don't want to open up too deep of a gouge or whatnot. Yeah, but this is, we're going to move on from this in a second. But I want to ask one last thing, and this is the thing that worries me the most. Because we're talking about this position of power or whatnot, because you have to understand that Jewish people are Jewish, but they also are white people. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we're right. And that's right.
I know
some of them don't.
I had an Italian girl that I worked with, and she says she found it 100% reprehensible if someone called her white.
Unfortunately, your pigment don't lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The only time your pigment might lie is if you are a light-skinned Puerto Rican or something like that. Or you're from elsewhere, and people think you white.
And you know, that just made me think about motherfuckers just drove by when I went back to use my cup. Yeah. Why is it them pretty ass, and no homo, motherfuckers that be pretty as shit, motherfuckers Spanish dudes be pretty as shit, they always want to walk around with the meanest mugs. You not tough, bitch, you pretty. You probably fuck around and got your eyebrows arched, motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, you did it. You went there.
Dickhead.
I was trying to like.
I had to twist it somewhere.
I was trying not to go there, but here's the deal. No, but the big question I really wanted to ask is that if we're fighting an uphill battle against the whites in the police department that discriminate against blacks, white politicians, Karens, everything else. Let me ask you a question: because we talk about Jewish people,
3 more Karen videos this week.
Listen, when we talk about white Jewish people in positions of power, and the fact that the moment that you mention something about them, you get canceled automatically, are they the big boss of all this whole situation?
I think money-wise, they run America.
But listen. Are we reaching up to battle a situation that we're ill prepared for?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we're going on.
We're ill prepared for everything because we are 400 some odd years behind.
But we can fight the cops at the street level. We can fight the politicians in the voting booth. How the fuck do you fight the people that own the color blue? How do you, if you believe that the Rothschilds, quote unquote, like I said, this is not my belief, this is what I've heard. If you believe that the Rothschilds and families like those own 70% of the country, control everything, and it's not a plight that works for black people, how do you fight against that? Not saying it's not going against that. You got a buddy that's Jewish or something like that. That's a totally different thing. Because I believe that there are Jewish people that are not in power. But if you were talking about them being the big boss, is that a situation where they're the big boss? They are the master shredder. They are the fucking the
King Koopa?
The King Koopa, the dudes that you fight 9 hours in a video game to get up to the giant monster at the end. Is that him? Are they them?
Financially, yes.
But forget all the myths of the Illuminati.
I say yes.
I don't know who them is.
Right.
Who them may be.
Right.
But in order for us to battle them, we have to stop battling each other.
Amen.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
But that's been part of their game.
That's been part of their plan.
That's been part of, and we still can't
disrupt how we deal with each other.
Right.
And I mean, look at everything that's going on right now. And then look at all the distractions.
So you're saying that we're ill prepared for this thing.
We're ill prepared.
So with somebody like Nick Cannon gives us a little bit of hope to say, you know what, I'm going to fight against the monster, and you've got the right one in order to fight against it, because I make my own money and I do my own thing my own way. And then the next day,
the monster crushes you.
Like that. Get the fuck off the boat. No. You're not ready for this shit at all, young boy. That's exactly
the problem with what happened to Nick. Not so much what happened to him from Viacom.
Right.
What happened to him from us.
You know what? And I didn't want to dig. I didn't want to dive.
I don't want to go that deep.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But
can we talk about that next week? Can we go into that? Because we can make that a topic next week, because I feel as if
that could be 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, because I feel like mental health comes into play. Also, being a person of your word, and exactly what somebody can say to you in order to back you off. And then it's also has to do with the dollar. It ain't never got nothing to do with nothing but that motherfucking dollar.
The last thing I'll say, because this goes back to, I want to say, episode 20-something.
Right.
There was a lot of those.
That's why I said something.
20-something.
We have to learn how to keep our conversations about each other to each other.
Bars.
Exactly. 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 And
every white person out there does not need to know if I approve or disapprove of what Nick Cannon said. All they need to know is that I'm behind him. Now I may be able to take him to the side and be like, yo, push the mic, like this is off the record.
Right.
I don't like the way you did that. But we have to learn, just like with the Snoop situation.
Yes.
I understood. I'm not saying I'm condoning what Snoop said.
Yeah.
But even at the time, I watched that video that when she interviewed Lisa Leslie.
Right.
And I didn't feel some of the line of questioning was appropriate, especially how close we were to.
I think we doing a lot. We do shit for clout. And you know what I mean? And we shouldn't. You should pull your brother and sister to the side and say, look, yo, you gotta fucking chill. Right. Like you doing too much instead of the third. And I think that what happened, but we don't. We're very reactionary.
We should be able to go behind closed doors, have this conversation, and come out on one accord.
Last thing, we're looking for King Leonidas. We need a King Leonidas. The reason why is that because the Persians are amongst us. They're I mean, and I'm not talking literal Persians or whatnot. I love home people, but I'm talking about in the movie because those 300 men killed tens of thousands of them, and would have killed hundreds of thousands because they were a team and they knew exactly the way that they would attack.
See, they broke us apart. We're gonna stop here.
Yeah.
But when we crossed that ocean, when we crossed that ocean, there was a whole level put into play.
Right.
On hierarchy. Even hierarchy on the slaves. So if we could get past what's been embedded in us for 400 and plus years, then we can prepare for this battle. But we're still going through this shit on the hierarchy. Light skin, dark skin, mulatto.
All right. Let's not do that.
We're gonna stop here.
We're gonna stop there.
I was getting ready to say something.
We're gonna stop here
until we do that.
But until we get through the shit that has built us.
Right.
We have to break down.
We do.
We have to find our bottom and rebuild from there. Once we rebuild from
we've been at our bottom. I can't say find our bottom because we've been at our bottom a lot of.
Guess what? Until we're all on one accord, we ain't at our bottom.
No, that just means we on different levels, like motherfucking mixing.
Right.
But what do I?
But if it ain't level, it don't come out right.
Bro, what do the right? What is the right hand doing? What is the right hand doing that the left hand knows nothing about over here? I'm leveling shit out to try to make sure that we sound good every week. That's the fucking point, bro. That's
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
This person may be at their bottom.
Right.
This person may be at the top.
Yeah.
We need this person and this person and this person to all hit the bottom.
I got two words for you.
Foundation.
Susu. I ain't doing that much. Rest in peace to John Lewis, one of our great civil rights leaders and activists that marched in Selma with Dr. King. He passed away Saturday morning. I think it was Saturday morning. I believe it was Saturday morning. Yeah. Rest in peace to you, good brother. It was just you know, it's unfortunate, sad that he lived a nice long life. Yes, he did.
Thank you for your contributions.
Thank you for your contributions, because people like you, we had to, you know, it had to be.
We still fighting the fight.
What?
We still fighting the fight
every day. Every single day.
Somebody had to, and it's sad that it took so long.
Right.
But they were the ones who, you know, picked up the motherfucking saddles and said, you know what, let's put this motherfucker back on this horse so we can get this motherfucker going.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you and salute to him.
Salute to him.
What other shits we got?
This fucking entanglement song. I played it at the top. Like, honestly, we had an entire situation.
We're not giving our month. It's not his month.
Did we play the song already?
It's not even his fucking month. We did.
Yeah.
It's not even his month.
He came out with an entanglement song. Kelly,
this is showing even more that he's in his emotions. He's in his feelings. He was pussy whipped. You were pussy whipped.
What did I post? Did you see what I posted?
No, what did you post? What did you say?
Okay, so I posted.
Her pussy juices entangled his feelings.
August Alsina.
Right.
Is one of those dudes.
Talking to the mic.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get to the page, y'all. I'm trying to get to the page. Those that are in the group know what I posted and have definitely laughed at such. And what the hell was that for real? Like something wrong with you.
His feelings.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's how I feel about
I posted in the group something I saw, and it said, August Alsina is the perfect example why women say, I would give you some, but you run your mouth too damn much. Shut the
Yo, have you ever, wait a minute.
Wait,
First of all, have you ever been told that by a woman?
Never in my life.
You know why? You don't run your mouth.
I used to talk a lot, but you know what I do? When I was younger.
Well, it depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't tell people.
I know when to mention names.
I wouldn't tell people who I smashed. I wouldn't say who I smashed. I would just talk about other shit.
He's the dude that will be like, yo, I smashed such and such.
Oh, yeah.
It's cold. Smash and keep it pressing.
Hey, yo, somebody should go back and check his Twitter. I guarantee you come out the dates when they had sex.
Oh, my gosh.
All you gotta do is read it.
Yep, every one of the posts is like sunshine. Moon glisten.
Today I had a good day.
Yeah, today was great.
I ain't never going home.
Yo, but I mean, honestly, the nigga is stuck. But you know what? I think that Rick Ross was
I love it.
From what I heard I heard the song for the first time today. What I've heard, Rick Ross being creative with the wordplay. Yeah. I understand exactly where he was going with that, but I still think it's a little too soon.
It's way too soon.
Especially becoming at will about it. Like, y'all, they've been like.
Yo, that's like coming at Viacom. I'm just saying.
Yo, see, somebody always brings it back full circle. Speaking of full circle, Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. React.
What's the next subject?
Huh?
It wasn't a pinky though, but it was a foot, right?
He said, I don't know. I don't care.
I mean,
it never stopped her from.
I mean, allegedly. Don't let me do it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Why?
I heard part of it. I just heard part of it on the radio. I honestly didn't. I forgot to dig into it more.
But you, like honestly, like first and foremost, why is Tory? What you shoot?
She probably came at him all crazy.
Who shoot? Why would you shoot Meg Thee Stallion?
Bro, she was just fucking money back 3 months ago. She was just fucking money back 3 months ago.
Let me ask you
4 months ago.
Let me ask you a question.
Right before.
Yo, you know what? Is Meg Thee Stallion the August Alsina of the chicks that's out right now?
No.
Cause she tell everybody who she fucking.
Oh, I don't know.
She was fucking G-Eazy. Remember she had G-Eazy in her bed. She'll put you on Instagram in a
She
fucking
was just
heartbeat.
fucking money bag. That's what they was just. Her and money bag was just Disney each other back and forth.
She been fucking Tory Lanez for a little while since he started that quarantine radio shit. When he was having chicks twerk on the joint. Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to her.
Right.
I don't know, but maybe.
So she doesn't want to do this.
I'm just telling you all the time.
She ain't that type of hype here.
But she's a young.
You educated, but you just.
How you educated in them?
Well, that's kind
common sense. Wait a minute. Street smarts and book smarts is too fucking different.
We all was educated and dumb in college. That's exactly what college is all about.
I wasn't educated until I got out of college.
Oh, all right. So you just dumb when you walked in there. So maybe that's the problem.
Maybe she's still dumb.
That's what it is. We are giving Megan Thee Stallion too much credit for being smart. What the fuck? She's talented. Like honestly, what the fuck? But I'm not victim shaming.
I mean,
because if she got shot,
whoever she decided to fuck, she got to fuck. Why? I mean,
somebody said.
I can't say because I've threatened. I've never threatened to shoot a female who I was dealing with.
Somebody said she started talking about his hairline, so he got pissed off. He shot her ass.
I don't know. Maybe they was tired of hearing her say Reggie. I don't know.
No, they was saying
Reggie.
You know, Tory Lanez been doing a spray on for the past. That nigga got. I think he went to Bosley or something like that. He got like some work done because he didn't have the hair before like Dion did. He didn't have hair before, then he had hair and came back, and all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Now they looking at the nigga like, oh, how the fuck did you get this hair? She probably said something.
He got the money to fucking get the hair.
Yeah. Tory Lanez.
Talk to me, baby.
No,
I'm sorry.
Listen, he's popping.
Yeah, he
You know what I'm
popping.
saying?
He got.
He's popping to
He
somebody.
He either has a decent amount of hits
I
in the
didn't even take
last,
time
I'm
to
gonna
listen to
say,
the radio.
3 to 4 years.
Yeah,
The last 3 to 4 years,
I
he
got
has
XM
at
radio
least
in the
10.
car. That's what I listen to.
No, Tory Lane's got some shit with him. He's actually a really talented. He can sing and rap.
He has at least 10.
He's good. He actually
At least
He
10.
can sing or he can auto-tune.
he can actually sing.
Okay.
He can sing and rap. So he's like, put it like this. We know Drake. We know Drake actually can't sing.
Right.
All right. But he's from Toronto. He reminds me a lot of Drake. If
Drake vibe.
if Drake didn't make it as big as Drake is, he's like Drake light.
He would have been Drake if Drake wasn't Drake. He would have been Drake if Drake wasn't already Drake.
Drake's 1, he's 2.
Like Diet Drake, nigga, like Beta Drake.
Drake's 1, he's 2.
Yeah. Beta Drake.
Oh Lord, I can't.
I'm gonna sip this drink.
Right? Next.
Betty, I need some water off that.
Oh man, yeah. So
Like his hairline.
yeah. So I played it at the top. Snoop versus DMX
Who you got?
versus battle.
Who you got?
20 songs. I got it. You know what I got? I got it.
20 songs.
I got it. 11-9 for Snoop. And the reason why is that because X has Flesh My Flesh, It's Dark as Hell Is Hot,
It's Dark as Hell Is
and
Hot.
X is Coming.
Yeah, those three
albums.
that was in basically a 2-year frame.
Yes.
At least, it's like 15 bangers.
It's like 15 bangers, but see my thing is
Well, actually, it's more than 15 bangers.
Alright, so let's just start talking about Snoop from
comment
fucking
on
92
comment
to
on the guest
2020.
page. Comment on the fan page.
Uh-huh.
Posting it now.
Okay.
Snoop versus DMX 20 songs. Who do you have?
Right. Please respond. Everybody respond
please,
on the
yes.
fan page on Facebook. I think Snoop got him. I think Snoop gets it. The reason why is that, don't get it
And let
fucked
the
up, I'm a huge X fan. I love X.
Both have bangers.
Yes.
Just Snoop just got more.
It's hard to say that Snoop actually has more, but Snoop has a longer stretch of it.
He has more music.
When Snoop started dropping that No Limit shit.
Like Snoop has been out longer.
Yes.
He's been out
He's
significantly
been able to
longer.
develop.
Snoop is middle school for me.
Yeah. But,
Snoop is middle school for me.
yeah.
X is
High school.
coming out of high school.
Yeah, man. That's what-
X really was coming out of high school.
Snoop was elementary for me, and fucking X was going into high school. So my thing is that what I really think, I think Snoop takes it. The reason why I think Snoop takes it is because, all right, remember,
Even
all right,
he
so I
still
played.
stayed
So
relevant. He
remember
still stayed
what
relevant.
happened when we played Get At Me, Dog? I said, oh, this is a clear winner. I said, this wins that round. Then I put Gin and Juice on right after that, and both of y'all was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
It's just some different
both
shit.
of them
Not too many rappers.
Right.
There's not too many songs out there.
Yeah.
That I can word for word. And
Snoop,
Gin
the
and
way he
Juice.
talk that shit.
Gin and Juice.
For shizzle, my nizzle.
I don't need the music
For shizzle, my
to
nizzle.
like. It's so much drama in it. Like
Yeah.
I can float on it. That's Snoop is too.
What the radio cut used to be? Smoking, sipping on and juice.
What is X gonna play when Snoop play bitches and shit but hoes and tricks?
What these bitches want from a nigga.
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm here.
Come on,
I'm here for it. Yo, I'm here for it. I am fucking here for it. Yo, listen.
So-
I think I want to
that's
say
what
I'm
we getting,
usually
I'm
more
here
bigger.
for it.
I'm a bigger X fan, but I'm a longer Snoop fan.
Pause.
Right.
I said I'm a bigger X fan.
I'm a bigger X fan.
So I
Snoop
think
fan.
if I'm looking at this right,
Pause. nigga. Don't look at me like that. I got what I'm saying.
A Snoop
DMX
fan.
is your favorite, but you can
I
fuck
can't.
with Snoop too.
I can't. DMX is in my top 5.
Well, okay.
Right.
But
It's
depending on the category, Snoop. That's Uncle Snoop.
just
That's
Snoop.
Uncle Snoop.
It's Uncle Snoop.
It's like Uncle Charlie. It's Uncle
Yeah.
Snoop.
It's like the two.
And Snoop is so. He's so embedded in everybody.
Both
like
these niggas-
everybody fucks with Snoop.
This
Both
is
they like
when
brothers.
I
Both these niggas is your uncles. Both of these niggas is your uncles,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Uncle Snoop is the uncle.
And see, I had an Uncle Snoop.
Right. The uncle that took you, you know what I'm saying, down the hoe stroll and whatnot, got your dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? What you call it?
DMX.
Uncle DMX. ask you to hide the gun for him after you robbed somebody. You know what I'm saying? And he did a nice
Yo,
stretch.
nephew.
He did. Yo, nephew, let me do me a favor. You know what I'm saying? Hide the heater for him. You know what I'm saying? The Snoop is more like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling,
Snoop's
baby.
first album came out in '93.
Right.
And then DMX had 2 that hit in '98.
98. Right.
Right.
So you got a 5.
So you looking at
Well, wait a minute.
No.
No, it's not a 5-year stretch because X came out in 97. It was 97, but Snoop came out in 91 with the Chronic.
Yeah.
So
Right,
therefore, so he was out before. So it was a 6-year stretch. And that there is a huge contrast between early 90s hip hop and late 90s hip hop. It's big different, yo.
And Snoop's time on with No Limits.
And you know what? And I think
he didn't produce no bangers.
What?
I'm sorry, he produced 1 banger.
What's that?
While with No Limit.
Ooh.
And that was on what you call his track.
What was that?
You mess with Snoop Dogg.
Fuck yeah, that's C Murphy.
That's the point.
That's the only banger. He dropped 2 albums with No Limit.
No, what about Snoop Dogg was on
No Limit.
No, who's that?
He was on
that was Neptunes he was with when he did that, right?
But yeah, that was that was 2000s. That was after No Limit.
Yeah, that was
when he was with No Limit. He did no bangers.
But I think that's another reason why Snoop will take it because Snoop has gone from Death Row Records, No Limit Records, fucking it up with Pharrell.
No, but see, he never signed with Pharrell. That's what
he got some songs.
That album, that 2000
on Pharrell's album.
All right.
But I'm just saying, you can see the change. In his music.
All right,
he's nice.
Well, he grew up.
But DMX sound like DMX.
He grew up.
We're gonna move on.
No good.
Who wins? Who wins?
I'm probably say Doggy Dog.
I got Snoop.
I say Snoop.
Yeah, so that's
just because
it's 3-zip. Oh man.
Elevated his game.
None
of his music that comes out now.
You say 20
does
tracks?
Not sound like the music when he first started.
Yeah. And he got a Christmas album. They both got Christmas albums.
Well, shit, he done fuck around and did the reggae album, the Snoop Lion album. He did hold up. Didn't he do a gospel album?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
With the Clark sisters. Oh. They call him nephew.
I'm understand why I respect Snoop. And he said this shit in the bar. He said, I spent $1 million on weed in '92. Now I get my weed for free. That's how pimps really. You know, he was the very first person to have a weed delivery service in California.
I believe that.
Legit.
And he on TV with his own
with Martha.
With his homegirl Martha Stewart. And that's his second show with Martha.
Yes.
He fucks with Martha.
Yeah. Martha fucks with Snoop.
Big shout out. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see.
X, you my man, Earl, but
can't find anything age. They don't really fuck with Snoop.
No, absolutely. All right, so here we go. Check this out. Moving forward.
Next subject.
Here's the topic for the day. Man, fuck it. Give me some gunshots this shit. God damn it. We talking about today. Matter of fact, now we need a motherfucking bigger gun.
This shit about to get serious?
No, man, fuck that, because we exterminated some shit. Fuck this.
What we bombing on?
What we doing is, the topic today is recognizing and exterminating toxic relationships. Toxic relationships. How do you recognize them? How do you exterminate them? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, all right. We got to open it at the Miss Know-It-All podcast because R. Dot just fucking quit in the middle of the podcast. Just so he's about to get the bag, this nigga say, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done. No, absolutely. So that's
I'm taking my ball and going home.
I see. So, but that's what I'm saying. So, how do you recognize and then exterminate.
Those in it, it takes the longest for them to recognize. And that's some personal fucking experience.
Okay.
That's without the glasses on. I want you to look at my motherfucking eyes. You're gonna see exactly what I'm saying. Actually, I don't even want to leave. I don't even want to slouch. I want to sit up.
Right.
The person in it, you know, whether the toxic person or non-toxic person, they are generally the last one to see a shit. They do not understand it.
Right.
What kind of blinders, TV wonders we be the fuck having on at times, Ray Charleses, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we don't even get the braille. Like, we just be all fucked up. Yeah. And this, again, I'm speaking from fucking personal experience, so you can hear the passion in my voice because I've been there and on more than one occasion. God damn it.
Yo, I am the fucking toxic Avenger. Like, honestly, I cannot. I have a problem with kind of seeing the toxicity in people before they even give me, before I even have a reason to. I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, something up with this motherfucker. I think a lot of times it's about the way that you move, the way that people move. When you see it and you can notice it, it's hard for me to even want to build a relationship with certain people because I be seeing it before it even touched down. I'm like, nigga, you's a fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I want to get out of the way with it.
Once you start recognizing some of your relationships as toxic,
right.
When you see other toxic people coming, before you even get in a relationship with them,
right,
you're able to recognize it and block that shit from even happening.
Reverse.
Yo, I don't listen.
Once you are able to see it coming,
right,
you're good. But you have to go through some of those relationships. That you can recognize.
Your most toxic relationships ever. Quick, both of y'all. A man or a woman?
Woman.
A man or a woman?
I'm not understanding the question.
Because you can have toxic
relationships. Oh no. I'm not talking about just intimate.
I know.
I'm talking about like friendships, like so.
So the most toxic relationship you've ever had, was it with a man or with a woman?
Was it one of your
I want to say a woman.
One of your homies?
I want to say it was a relationship. I've had some very toxic ass friendships.
Right.
But I want to actually say one of my relationships.
What made the motherfucker toxic?
It was all about that.
Elaborate.
Every situation came back to what they would do, how they would do it, what you should do. If I were you, this is what I would do.
Okay.
And it's just like.
What about that made it? Was it toxic to you, or was it toxic to
me?
To you.
To me.
Okay. So is toxicity up to interpretation?
It could be, and it's probably different levels of toxicity. It's probably different levels. Levels, excuse me.
Okay, so it is up to interpretation.
Yeah.
So if somebody,
if it's not,
let me ask you a question. If somebody shits on what you do
toxic.
and what you have a passion for,
toxic.
If they're not supportive of what you're trying to do,
right? That's toxic. Okay, that's toxic.
It's not beneficial. It's not productive.
What if what you doing is wrong?
Now, if you're doing something, wrong,
right.
Then it's not toxic. You're the toxic one.
Right.
Yo, I had a nigga tell. I ain't gonna do that. No, fuck it. I ain't gonna do that.
Before you finish, let me just.
All right, go ahead.
You said it in your question.
Yeah.
If someone shits on what you do, shit's toxic. If they're throwing shit in your game, that's toxic.
Especially if you're moving in the right direction.
If you're moving in the right direction.
Let me ask you a question.
And they trying to keep you where they at.
I had a motherfucker tell me that I have somebody that is clear cut in my life jealous of what this podcast does because they wanted to be a part of this podcast from the beginning, and that he's a very, very toxic ass person, and the whole thing is that believes that he invented this podcast.
In your house.
Which episode was he here for?
0.
I mean, I think I deleted one episode and I missed 2 others.
Bro, you never met him. You never met him. That's the point. So
who the fuck are you?
So my thing
dickhead.
What are those?
So
fuck, I know you from elementary school.
So my thing is that
Get out of here,
do toxic people are toxic people more? What is the stepping stones of toxicity? Does it stem from something like jealousy, or does it stem from something more like hatred, like pure unadulterated?
Those go hand in hand.
Huh?
Those go hand in hand. Jealousy usually leads to hatred. Jealousy usually, and it doesn't even have to be a official, legitimate reason for jealousy. It could be a
fear of what?
That they feel as if you're better off, you're doing so much better than they are. You're somewhere where they aren't.
Right.
You're somewhere they aren't.
So should you tell them people? So you
may not even feel as if real shit.
Tell somebody straight up like you know you ain't shit. Because I think sometimes what happens is that people.
I tell people that all the time. What do you mean?
I'm just saying
you ain't shit.
Because I think the problem with it
is you ain't. I mean, listen. I'm not shit, but I am the shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I have fucked up characteristics about me.
No, absolutely.
I have
as
some.
We all do, bro.
I'm bipolar as fuck.
Okay.
I'm moody as hell. When I don't want to be bothered, I ignore the fuck out of my phone. I lock myself in my lab.
So when you say you bipolar, so that means you can win Mortal Kombat with 2 Sub-Zero?
Hell yeah, the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, multitasking at a new level.
Right.
Catch up.
My nigga, that's
catch up. Alright? But you know, I listen. Toxic behavior, it depends on, because sometimes we all have toxic attributes.
Right.
We all have but sometimes our toxic attributes are beneficial for ourselves.
Whoa. Somebody came to pod today. That was a half-court shot right there. Hold a minute. Hold the fuck up. Bring that back again. You got to hold out. You got to give niggas that shit again. Do it again. Let me hear that. Wait a minute, nigga. Where you going with this? Let me see. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Sometimes.
Right.
Take a sip.
Yeah. Take a sip. Slow it down for me.
Actual toxic attributes.
Right.
Are beneficial.
Okay.
For ourselves.
Self-preservation.
One of our biggest issues as Leos, we take care of everybody the fuck else, but don't take care of ourselves most of the fucking. We gotta make sure everyone else who we care about,
right,
even if the fuck, listen,
even if they're toxic,
even if
they're toxic,
we can look and they are toxic.
Wait a minute.
And you're around a whole lot of ooze. And it ain't that Ninja Turtle ooze. It's that bad ooze. But because we care so much about those around us who we care for,
we need them to be okay.
We feel as if they're our responsibility.
Right.
When they don't even give a fuck about our black asses sometimes. But then when we do show our toxic fuck yous, fuck all yous, and it's because we need that peace of mind, that peace of heart, that peace of soul, that peace of spirit.
We need our space back.
We need that.
To me personally, I
have a question.
Go ahead.
Ask your question.
Is there such thing?
There's a positive toxic?
Yeah. Is there such thing as having a positive or negative toxic attribute?
That's deep. What do you mean?
Because like he just said,
right,
one of our attributes.
If you are,
because when people are crowding our space, for example, when people are crowding our space and we're going through a lot, and we're in our emotional fucking bag. We're in our brain is fried. We've been running on motherfucking 15 cylinders, fucking 12 cylinders. We've been running on fucking 15 cylinders for about 3 fucking months and shit.
Right.
So our shit is about fried, died. We'll fuck around and we'll try to give people signs to give us our space, let us be. But when you keep just fucking with us and picking and you thinking this, and it can be a simple, usual, common joke that's just a he, but then we fuck around and motherfucker, if you get the fuck away from me, I told you, leave me alone. I need to breathe. I can't do shit. I smell the back of your tonsils. I can't stand this shit, bitch. That's our toxic behavior coming out, but it's a good toxic because we need it.
This nigga is, I know. This nigga is it.
But that's what it is.
No,
But
here's-
we have a way of trying.
Because we tried the regular
Try to
methods.
calmly
Let me give y'all.
take our own space.
Let me give y'all an example of necessary. I think what you're talking about is necessary toxicity.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
That was true.
All right, if you fucking somebody's spouse or somebody's wife, somebody's husband, but that, you know what I'm saying, that's toxic. But if you fucking them and they getting abused by that motherfucker and you they peace and solace, that's a necessary toxicity.
But what if the spouse is just not giving them none and just being a smart ass?
Is
Like
that
they're home every night next to them every
might
night.
be a necessary
You know,
toxicity.
and so
Whoa.
you know the spouse is just denying them and know they're denying and possibly bragging about the fact of denying and expecting them not to. So the next person who was okay, well I understand your situation and I don't want the extra, but I want to get into the mixer, you know. The fuck? Shit. Listen, I'm going in.
I
Yo.
need you to take another sip. Of
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
going
Drink,
in.
drink, you drink. You forgot you.
I came to pod.
You
Listen.
said for not to drink,
No.
you drink. You said for not to drink, you drink. You drink, you drink. Jesus Christ, yo. I'm just saying because I think that what y'all talking about is.
But am I right? Was I right, Kelly? You caught on what I was saying. Because the question was, if you're all right, if you are, yes, it is wrong to have sex with a person who's married.
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
It's very wrong. I'm not going to condone that, right? But I also don't condone a married mate, whether male or female, because I don't want to make it seem as if it's biased. A male or female mate not taking care of their mate's needs.
Right.
You know, and knowingly doing this.
Okay.
And confident about this.
Yeah.
But always wondering about the next person, this, that, and the other. But you're not taking care of this shit.
So
So is that a lack of
toxic.
communication going on?
No, that's
Making
not.
that
No, that's not even a lack of. If it's already
it's
known
hard to
the
get to
issue.
the bottom of a situation like that because you don't know the ins and outs of it. But what I do say is that, all right, so that toxicity, we understand that that's a situation that's necessary. So how do we find and exterminate these toxic relationships? I think that I think that you just stop fucking with a person cold turkey. You have to. You have to pull the plug. Cool in the game, need to be unplugged, nigga.
You know what? As a teenager, that was a whole lot fucking easier than an adult. I'll be the first to say that. Personally,
right.
Personally, as a teenager, listen. And I'm gonna just say you as example, Kelly, because we know it's nothing wrong with telling. But say we were dealing and we've been kicking it for like 2 weeks, and you just said something that I didn't like. That I just want. I mean, it's like, you know what? Still my buddy, but we're not together no more.
It was way easier
we broke up, but you still my homie.
Cell phones weren't like that prominent. You can page a person all day. I don't have to answer their page.
You know what the problem is? Can I tell you what the problem is, especially in adulthood?
What?
The problem is
investments.
No. Boom. That's a great thing that you just said. Yes. Not only investments, it has to do with relationships with others. You know what I'm saying? Because you invest a lot of time when it has to do with others. If you're in a group of friends and you got toxic friends in that group of friends, everybody knows that that's the fucking bad seed, but a lot of time they'll rally around this motherfucker to try to make them feel better. That's a toxic, that's the reason why I say it sucks, but you have to plug out of that situation. And it's harder when you get older. It's harder. It's so much harder when you get older.
How do you mean the bad seed? Because there's two different ways of putting it.
No.
There's two different ways to put that. That's what I was trying to.
Please don't make me.
No, I was
examples. I don't want to name fucking examples. Somebody that when you go somewhere,
type of behavior.
Somebody
they always fucking up.
They fuck shit up.
They doing some
shit. You know what I'm saying? They
the
draw.
dickhead.
The asshole that might get you locked the fuck up for doing something stupid.
Yeah, that's a dickhead.
That's the asshole. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's the type of person that I'm talking about. These toxic motherfuckers that walk around and act as if that the world owns something, but they have inferiority fucking complexes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so over. I don't want to tiptoe around this no more. But then I don't want to throw a motherfucker under the bus because I don't want to take shit. I don't want to take shit personal. All I'm saying is that my peace and my success. And this goes for anybody in this world that knows toxic people. Your peace, your tranquility, your movement, the way that you're trying to be successful, the things that you're striving for in life means way more than the energy that this motherfucker's bringing it to you. Don't try to work it out unplugged. And if a motherfucker can't change, I'm trying to tell you, especially if you're grown. If y'all 22, the motherfucker might be able to change. Like kick his ass and figure some shit out. Nigga, if you're older than 30, unplug now. Cause the nigga ain't different. They ain't gonna be different. You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
Everybody
doesn't
have to be.
Everybody. No, you're absolutely right. And there are many cases. Yeah, fuck that. You toxic. You
Right.
you on the dumb shit. Fuck you. I wish you the best in life. Just don't come the fuck around me.
But
Real
you know-
shit. And say that and
Yeah.
fucking mean that.
Right.
I agree with you all the way on, but not that a person is 30 and they're not growing. That's bullshit.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Because I've seen growth. Listen, bro. I've seen growth in you.
We all change.
I've seen growth in you. But you know what?
Now there's those dead motherfuckers already.
But it's based on a foundation. If you not a stand-up, real enough nigga to see that, it's not. Come on, man.
It's not even that.
We're different people than we was 6-7 years ago. When we was kicking
yeah.
it. So you gotta understand.
different people
I
from
know,
6
right?
months ago.
I know, but I know you, and the person that you are has always been this person. You have just evolved. When an asshole evolves, it becomes a bigger asshole.
I am an asshole though.
Yeah, but you an asshole.
you
And
growing.
you're like
I'm a good asshole.
Yeah, you like a
pause.
I don't know. So, yeah. I was gonna say,
All assholes are good. You got
Yeah,
to
but
let
that's
that
a-
shit go.
No, but what happens is that when you're a nasty asshole, I can't even pause that.
Miserable.
Somebody a nasty asshole. What happens to a nasty asshole over time?
Listen.
It's already started out nasty, so it turns from a hemorrhoid to full-fledged blue waffle. You know what I'm saying? And then it's fucking disgusting, and they got diarrhea seeping out the ass with pus and all that other shit.
Oh.
And you an asshole, and you just become a nasty, blood dripping his ass.
Blood clot.
Your asshole look like the Toxic Crusader. Full circle.
That shit hit
Toxic
both of my damn joints on both sides.
There we go.
Damn. I need a cigarette after that shit.
I need a shower.
So
shit.
listen, if you're toxic,
Stay away.
and you can't get yourself together,
In your asshole! With a spike fucking wrapped around fucking barbed wire ass dick with a lot of alcohol
all
on that shit.
Whoa,
Next.
shit.
Next.
All right. Now we're going to talk about something a little bit more cheerful. We're going to talk about something that we mentioned last week or whatnot, because I wanted to talk about this because I didn't give the person that actually brought this out to me as much proper dues as I should have. My wife was talking a lot about this, and when I was talking about manifestation, and I was talking about bringing things to the forefront and speaking things into existence, and I said, Bluetooth. I actually want to talk about that because the reason why I want to talk about that, and I think that we know, huh?
You trying to?
What you mean? The blue shoe? No.
Hey, you set yourself right up for that one.
No, I didn't even order my sample yet. I'm definitely going to order my sample. Don't get it fucked up. I'm going to try my product. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got to listen.
You gonna fuck around, make another baby.
No, God,
She gonna get it. She like, gotcha, bitch.
No, y'all been saying this shit. Listen, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. Listen. But no, honestly, man, just away from.
Now you got tears for me.
This nigga's goofy. The total opposite of when we just talk about toxicity and whatnot is talking things into existence. I need an instance. A feel-good story. A feel-good just moment and instance. It ain't got to be long. That something happened for you that you spoke into existence.
The job that I currently have,
Right.
that I'm terminated from,
Right.
before they officially built the hotel,
Right.
I saw the plans for it at the groundbreaking on TV.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the layout and the plans, and I told my mom, that's my hotel. She was like, what you mean? I was like, that's the next hotel I'm gonna work at.
Right.
She's like, what you gonna do there? I don't know.
Right.
But do you see that hotel?
Yeah.
That's my new hotel. The hotel opened January 2014.
Right.
I started working there October 2014.
Back.
And been there ever since.
Bang. So how did you feel? Let me ask you a question. How did you hold on to these manifestations? How do you grasp it and own it? And say, this is me because this is what I wanted to do and this is where I wanted to be.
Just gotta keep putting that energy out there. You can't listen to the naysayers.
Right.
And not so much you can't listen to the naysayers. You can't tell everybody everything. Everybody don't wish you well.
Yeah.
Everybody don't wish you well.
Everybody can't go.
Well, fortunately for me, my former assistant general manager became the general manager of that hotel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So at his going away party, I told him, I'm right behind you.
Right.
He looked at me and said, I know.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Gotta love that. And you, good brother, something that you manifested or spoke into existence.
Speak it then.
But at this time I had I felt Vanessa Williams.
Which one? Look, which one? Look, which one?
Both of them. The one from Soul Food, the movie, and
Oh,
Soul Food.
man. Listen, Linda.
I know.
Listen, that was a very good dream, man. You got that ESP. You got that ESP. Very good on that.
Yep. I like that. You know?
I would say in a situation where I have spoken something to existence,
right.
After which call closed? After my job closed last fall.
Right.
And I was chilling for a minute waiting to see when they was going to come back up.
Yeah.
My father was like, I need another check job. I need that check flow to flow, as well as everything else.
Right.
To keep some kind of stability coming in, make sure they can help to take care of certain bills within the house. And I hollered at a little bro.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yo, who you working with now? Cause his ass always working.
Right.
He's like, yo, I'm a such and such. He's like, yo, but holler at my folk. I mean, he's like, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow with the intel, this, that, and other, so they hiring.
Right.
And the next day he hit me, yo, holler at my aunt, this, that, and other. I hit his folk, and then the next day he filled out the application, and I started looking at the getting that week.
Yeah.
The hotel.
Right.
So, it was one of those situations. I've been with them since December. The good thing is, the first, I think maybe 2 months of quarantine, like the first week before quarantine, up to the first 2 weeks of quarantine, I didn't get anything, and I'm still trying to get that recording for that. Yeah. But the last 2 months, obviously, I've actually got a paycheck and not even been working. So I appreciate that.
Bang.
So,
bang.
Yo,
speaking into existence. I got a story or whatnot. Actually, it's
a story to tell.
It's not even a story, but what it is that like I've been on this kick of trying to do this for a while now, and that's kind of what I'm so passionate when I talk about people feeling as if that they had an idea on something that I get pissed. So forgive me, listening and viewing audience. I'm an asshole at certain points, and I can get a little rowdy and extra. Most recently, everything about this podcast and whatnot that I've done, in the midst of this and whatnot, I tried to manifest it, but I wasn't. It was me trying to work things out accordingly. And the one thing that I did realize is that I wanted better sound. I got better sound. You know what I mean? I bought a board for it. I try to do different things, and I try to flip it up, and I try to make piece by piece working up. Got the camera for it. Try to do that, and then and nothing is top notch yet, but it's at the point where it's that I'm working towards it. I had an idea a little while ago that I wanted to be able to start kind of advertising this podcast to the masses, because I do a whole lot of social media. So I said something to myself. I said, shit, I gotta find a way. And I've been talking about it, and I said to myself, I want to do a billboard. I'm like, a billboard? What the fuck do a billboard? Like what? I want to do a billboard. So I contacted somebody. The guy got right back with me. He gave me some pricing, and I looked, and I was like, this pricing ain't that bad. I didn't have to save for a little bit in order to get the money. And along comes your good old Susu. And I don't even to be honest with you, I can't even run through exactly what a Susu is. If you know what a Susu is, you know. It's a new thing that's kind of taking the craze everything lately. If you're interested in what it is, inbox me. You know what I'm saying? Inbox the page. I'll give you some information on it. It's actually a really good look, but there's going to be a way that I can because I thought that and believed that and told myself that this is what I'm going to do and did the research on it. God has put it away for me to manifest being able to get it. So it will be coming to you sometime soon. You'll be able to see details about where you can find us at if you've never heard of us, or if you're going to be a new listener, you'll be able to see that. And I'm going to keep it going. That's what it is, though. That's what manifesting is. Manifesting is taking hopefully out of it. Right. Taking hopefully and prayerfully out of it. Like you said,
I hope I can do something.
Right. You said something last week. You said, who was that? Jeremiah. What? What Bible verse was that? Don't do that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Find them Bible verses. Because Shannon said, oh, those are my favorite Bible verses, too. Jeremiah, find it. Go find it.
Oh, my God.
But see, that's the whole thing. I think that's where what it comes down to or whatnot. It's about, the problem is that we're so hopeful. You notice that, it's funny, and not even to take it back to a black-white thing or whatnot. It's so funny that, remember Cedric the Entertainer saying that white people are hopeful. They're hopeful, they're, you know what I'm saying, they're hoping that things don't go wrong, they're hoping everything goes right. We live by the wish factor. We wish a motherfucker would. I wish, so this is how I'm working, this is how we should work from now on, this is how the world should operate. We wish a motherfucker would stand in the way of what we want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that we wish a motherfucker would stand in our way. That's real rap. You still ain't found that Bible verse yet?
No. I don't remember where I put it.
It was Jeremiah, oh man, I want to say it was 13. I can't remember. You have to listen back to the episode from last week to figure out what it was. But it was very, very profound. And Kelly just showed me something that says, you are a product of what you believe that you deserve. You are a product of what you believe that you deserve. Ain't that some shit? Hard pill to swallow, right? Hard pill to swallow.
Well, see, at least with Blue Chews, you ain't gotta swallow it. You can chew that shit up.
But we're setting the precedent already. So therefore, what you do is, we are going to be able to. Should I say that? I was going to say we're going to be able to chew our manifestations, but I might want to put a pause on that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. Great call on that pause.
I'm like, whoa, I don't know how to feel about that. Oh man, and you still looking for it. But check this out. All right, but what we going to do in the time being, without further ado. Show a bitch.
40 episodes in.
40 episodes.
I do post a lot, don't I?
Let's go.
Yo. And the top 5 today is brought to you, as the rest of the show is, by Blue Chew.
Chew up and get stiff.
Chew.com/no. Kelly Q.
Hi.
What you got for us?
So, this week's top 5 comes from Mr. KnowItAll.
Yup.
His idea. 5 toxic movie roles. Or TV.
Yeah.
Because I have a mix of both. But top 5 toxic TV or movie characters.
And also tell me one toxic ass quote that they said. If you can remember one. If you ain't got it, I'm not holding you to it, but if you can remember one, that would be great. Alright, so.
Oh, I can remember one.
Okay, alright.
Are we doing an honorable mention or just the 5?
I just put 5. I didn't do an honorable mention. You got them? Alright. Go ahead. What you got?
No, because I just thought of a 6 one just that quick. Drop the dime.
So the line from the toxic character was, that's not our money. That's my money. Why would he give you that money? Because that's my man. Mind you, she's talking to her husband.
That just got.
No.
What movie was that? Who was that?
The Family That Freeze.
I've never watched it.
I
think that's some of the years going to Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry,
Yeah. Yo,
That's not your. And why?
The fucking
my
mom.
Son,
The mom. The mom. Yeah.
And the child that she had with her husband was not the child she had with her husband. She had the child.
I think I did see. Is that when he smacked her over the counter? Oh, I remember that. I do remember that. Smack this bitch.
Because somebody posted a video the other day. I don't condone men hitting women. But I do condone that slap.
Yeah, knock her ass over that fucking counter. She was disrespectful the entire movie. The entire movie.
Watch you in the mirror. Mm-hmm. All right. So, my top 5.
All right.
Number 1.
You going number 5?
I want number 5.
What the hell did you just say? Honorable mention?
No.
Oh,
you said, tell me a quote.
Oh. All right, so
she didn't say. I mean, I thought that was her name.
No, she didn't say her name. She is one of my people, but she
didn't say her name.
All right, so what's your number 5?
That's one of your people's.
Number 5 is.
That's one of your people's. No,
Number 5. The movie is The Boy Next Door, starring Jennifer Lopez. Her character was Claire.
Oh yeah.
And
she was fucking a 15-year-old boy. Yeah.
And he went crazy for the tutu.
That's the original August Alsina.
J-Ho put that. She put that Brooklyn boogie on him.
You know what? I may have an honorable mention.
She put that Brooklyn boogie on him.
Number 4.
Right.
The quote that I just said, Sanaa Lathan as Andrea in The Family That Breathes.
I love Sanaa Lathan.
I love her.
A mean Sanaa Lathan is still sexy, but in that movie, I definitely would have smacked her ass across the room. Not to pick her up and held her and say, "Dude, what you made me do?" You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I'd have hit her with the.
This is Sparta.
She living in a hotel, and she gonna try to hug him, and he's like, nah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Number 3.
Your face don't swell. Shit out. Number 3.
Across the table.
Yeah.
Number 3. Fatal Attraction. Glenn Close as Alex. Because she will not be ignored.
Now let me ask you a question.
I will not be ignored.
Who was the man that was
Michael Douglas?
Was Michael Douglas more toxic than Glenn Close in that movie?
No, he was just stupid.
Well, yeah, that's the calling the man stupid is redundant. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's just that shit just happens or whatnot. Yeah,
like you just had an affair with the wrong person.
Was she crazy? Let me ask you a question. They made a bunch of like remake. Was she crazier than Rebecca De Mornay in Hand the Rock's Cradle?
Yes.
Rebecca De Mornay was breastfeeding the baby. I think Glenn Close was tripping.
She fed the baby. She killed Brandon.
And she didn't even put thing about yeah, that was the family.
It was the family pet. Okay.
Spoiled the rabbit.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Even though this is like one of my favorite TV shows.
Who?
The show is Scandal. And Tony Goldwyn played President Grant.
Oh yeah, that nigga definitely was.
Oh my lord.
He definitely was.
I mean, at one point in the show, he was divorcing his wife and then moved Olivia into the house. How do you move your mistress into the house and have her hosting shit?
Is that shit? That's what you mean, nigga. That's powerful cheating man goals right there.
Pimp.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas that was these niggas these powerful niggas be trying to move these mistresses the fuck in. he tried to bring Kerry Washington ass into the White. Come on into the White House apartment. We good.
Her father told him, as the father was under arrest in the basement of the White House, you are not even worthy of my daughter. Bye, boy.
You know what's funny? And the father could talk that shit, but she was giving all the brown buns to the president.
Look,
so you know what I'm saying? Like I can't even.
They went to the christening of one of the guy's babies.
Right.
And the president walked out, and he walked into some room, and then she left. He pulled her into the room after the christening and fucked her in that room.
Yep. Bang.
And I had to download the song that they fucked to because that was just my shit.
We're gonna do. You know what we need to do? We need to do a Kelly Q's reactionary recap of shows and shit. Like, honestly, we have to. Cause just imagine, she's like, oh no, he's not gonna take her in the room and fuck her like that. Oh, that's crazy.
Wait a minute. I'm sitting there watching it like this. Yeah. Yeah.
God, this is. Oh my gosh. What's that? Number 2?
That was my number 2.
Number 1.
Number 1. The most toxic character I've ever read about or seen because I've read the books.
Right.
50 Shades of Grey. The character is Christian Grey, played by Jamie Dornan. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie.
I have. I've seen 50 Shades. I didn't say see 50 Shades Darker or 50 Shades of what.
I watched Freed this morning actually.
How many of them is this? 3 of them? I only saw the first one.
I ain't seen
50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, 50 Shades Freed. Either way.
That could have been, those motherfucking movies could have been Emmanuel movies. They wasn't even like Skinamax type, John. I mean, he was hitting it, but he wasn't like Sliver was more sexual than that.
I didn't see none of them.
You didn't see Sliver? You know Sharon Stone?
That same
Go ahead, go. So,
You know what? For him, it wasn't. He was taught in his teenage years
right.
about bondage, and he used the bondage
right.
to get close to the woman he actually marries at the end. But it's like at first, all he wanted to do was like take her into the red room and do bondage. He'd get around his family, he would tell her don't wear any underwear, he'd be messing with her like at the table or whatever. And it's just like you're equating sex with love.
Right.
And then it's just.
So was he toxic because he never lied? He didn't lie.
He didn't
just
lie
kind of
about,
laid
but
it out
was
there.
Just about
He's just a fucked up human being.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Just he was adopted into this family of wealth, and he was very successful businessman.
Right.
But no one ever took the time to show him love and what a relationship was, and that somebody got to him early.
I think that sometimes we do confuse that though, because if somebody likes getting tied up in teabag, you can't say somebody's toxic for teabagging. You
no,
just
not,
like
I'm not saying he's toxic for that.
You've been tied up in teabag.
He's toxic.
TNT.
He's toxic for
a hell of a teabagger.
He's toxic for trying to equate that.
Right.
With love.
Okay.
You know.
Right.
When you don't know any better, it's
exactly.
But I think that's why she's saying he's toxic, because he's like irreparably damaged. He's damaged to the core that you have to figure out another way in order to get through
to him. Right. His wife had to find a whole different way. To connect with him on a love level.
See, I never got that far in the story. So how did she connect with him? What she had
I didn't watch the second one.
She probably said,
I haven't seen the second one in a while.
She said, "How do you like the butt plug?" You know what I'm saying? Like she
left him. I know she left him for a while, and then he showed back up to her job or something, and slowly they started talking.
If you show up to anybody's job, you toxic. I'm sorry, just don't show up to a nigga job. That's toxic.
He showed up to my job as I was getting ready to do a site tour.
Right.
With 3 white people.
Ooh.
Now, mind you, bruh had been in a car accident.
He had crutches?
No.
Oh,
He had a car accident and it hit his face. So there was
scar.
1 or 2 missing. Chicklets.
No, don't do that.
Missing.
Don't do that. Uncle Jerome came to your job.
So
Rome in the house. Watch it, man.
Rome in the house.
No, the nigga walked up on her like, "What's the matter, Kelly Q? You can't call nobody."
I saw him and I'm just like this. I'm just putting my finger up like.
I just want to talk. Let me just talk. Let me just tell you.
I was just in the neighborhood.
I'm just gonna tell you.
I was just in the neighborhood, and I'm like.
I would just
tell you something, young girl. Stop.
Man, this shit showed up. Showed up to your job.
Who's the master? You say.
That's my threat me there.
What?
I'm gonna come up to your job.
Come up with my
I
motherfucking
said,
job.
let's see how well that works out for you.
All right, bro. What's your top 5, man? Toxic motherfucking movie or TV roles?
I'm gonna go in a weird order, and I ain't got a quote for all of them. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
Oh, I had to think about my quote.
I love this lady, especially for her role in the Super Bowl halftime show several years ago.
Right.
Her name was Patricia in this role.
Oh. Yeah, she's got it.
Yeah, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Who?
Janet Jackson and Why Did We Get Married Part 2. Yo, she had me mad as shit at her, yo.
Oh my God.
She was fucking toxic as shit. Yeah, I called.
All right, wait a minute.
Yeah, most people wouldn't even thought I'd have called that one out. Yeah, but
we don't normally stop on that situation.
Yeah.
I don't think that she was meant to be toxic in that role, bro. I don't think she was meant to be toxic. I don't think so. I think that they were looking at her as somebody like Tyler Perry. First of all, Tyler Perry ain't even moving that deep in the movie.
At the end.
Huh?
Thank you.
So she was toxic at the
Part
end?
2.
Thank
Part
you.
2.
That's why I said part. That's why I said part 2.
I feel that way as a man. But let me
I
ask you a
think you're
question.
thinking more about part 1. That's why I said part 2.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about part 2 where she led to his motherfucking death. And then they had a nerve to reward her with a new nigga with the rock coming up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was upset. I didn't understand how she got rewarded.
That's
with
bullshit,
such a
bro.
handsome
I really felt
But-
as if she was toxic.
when she
killed that
came to
nigga.
the-
She
yes.
killed him.
She killed
Yes.
that nigga.
So let me get this straight. All right, so
if that's not fucking toxic, I don't know
so here
what
we
is.
go. Here we go though. You took
But
the
she-
interpretation of every smart man that says, you know what, I'm watching this movie and I'm looking at Janet, and because Janet looked like she snapped out, but they made her the victim at the end. Like now she's done something to be toxic, but lost her husband in the process. But you know what? God always shines light, so we're gonna get you the rock.
Yeah, see, shit like that
Yeah,
don't
like,
happen.
I
What
don't
the
see-
fuck is going on, bro? Like, it's
Because
so,
she Janet.
I think Tyler Perry
'Cause
toxic
she's
for
Janet.
doing that.
Because she Janet. Yep.
Tyler Perry toxic for that.
That was that was toxic
And
completion.
it was crazy because that whole breakdown she had.
Yeah.
That was when Michael died.
Yeah.
That was the movie
Right.
that Michael died.
Right.
So he had to put in some kind of crazy shit because she
But
had to get that shit off.
Yeah.
She
But,
killed this
like,
nigga.
but from that part, from the time she wouldn't let him in the house,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, from the time she wouldn't let him in the house, that was a whole problem because she's a therapist.
Yeah, that's the whole.
You have to find. You just in the first movie, you just help your girlfriends make a pro and con list.
Right.
Whichever list is better. You know, 80-20, all that good stuff she
Yep.
was coming out with.
Yep.
But you couldn't implement it in your own situation because you couldn't see it.
I didn't see what the reason why that she became
Which I
toxic
speak about the
because
toxic. We don't see that.
right,
Right.
When you're in it.
there was no message at the end of that movie. The message was, don't let niggas drive you crazy enough to kill them and find a new nigga. That was it. What was the message beside the
That
fact that
was so
she?
fucking toxic and fucked up because because they say
Right.
we stress them out so
That's what
fucking
I'm
bad.
saying.
When the fuck I'ma listen?
But like, I didn't see the point of.
Hey,
I
yo, what the
understand
fuck?
She was made.
I can't even use Will as a fucking as example right now. That's the fucked up shit.
Like, I
Jamie
never
Foxx gonna
understood.
stress out some female in the movie, and he gonna stress out Fancy, and Fancy gonna die, and he gonna fuck around and get Gabrielle.
Yeah,
like
that's,
I mean,
that's
really.
yeah, that's kind
But
of
like, I didn't.
That was toxic
understand-
bullshit.
Like, I understand she was calling him a bitch for trying to take the money she earned from her book.
right.
Okay. You called him a
But
bitch.
isn't that what
But
women
why-
do all the time?
but
that,
why
that,
did
that
she
sue
have to
men for
bring
alimony?
a gay man dressed up inside of a cape
Yeah, that
to
was.
his
You know
job?
what? Now that I think more and more, she was extremely tough. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go to number 4, bro, because we were talking
Yeah.
about Janet in that movie all day
Okay.
long. Jesus
That's what
Christ.
I'm saying. Like, I was
I
with you
just-
from the gate, bro.
That's fucked up.
Finish him.
I'm actually gonna have to just stay in that lane because we might as well go between Why Did I Get Married verse 1 and 2
Yeah.
to fucking
Tasha.
Angela.
Child.
No, but she toxic. They both were toxic though, because Marcus was toxic to the motherfucker too.
He was
a hoe.
That nigga was.
He was a hoe.
That nigga needed a penicillin shot.
No, but when she
on
said
the couples trip, that nigga is
When he-
wow, bro.
When he said, I
But
got,
dealing with that, how could you not be?
But then she said
No,
he
nigga.
got it from her because she was fucking her ex.
how she said, no, you didn't get it from Tiffany. You got it from Jamal.
He said,
He's like,
I ain't gay.
She's like, no. I fucked you.
Jamal.
You got it from me. I was just waiting to see if you was gonna tell.
Oh my god. Now yeah, that's extreme.
That's when he said, you evil.
Yeah, he said, yo, he tried to choke
tried
her.
to choke
You
the
so
shit out
damn
of her.
evil. Yo.
And then what's name husband on the other side like, Jill Scott husband. Like, yeah.
How could you not listen?
That's the problem because they told. Seriously, honest to goodness, I know they all friends and buddies and everything. But y'all tell each other, there's always that one couple.
Right.
There's always that one couple that tells, the wife tells everything to the husband. And he ain't the husband to tell shit to.
Ooh.
Because
shit.
when the
Are we-
shit
are we-
hits
that's
the
what we
table, we potting.
Oh, you want a pod now? That's what you know. Oh shit. Yo.
When the shit comes to the table,
Shucky ducky quack
and
quack.
nobody knows everything,
Yeah.
but he knows everything.
Every goddamn thing.
And then shit starts pointing his way, all the shit coming onto the table. Because if I'm going to be in trouble, nigga, y'all
Shots fired all around this motherfucker.
If I'm going down,
If we gonna have a free for all, let's get it poppin', pimpin'.
let me show you how.
Ah, shit.
Listen.
All right, I'm gonna go to next number
please.
3.
Jesus Christ.
Number
She went
3.
there. Go ahead. Number 3, bro.
We're gonna take it back to the movie 1991.
Right.
This is a classic joint. Classic. Rest in peace to what you call it? I can't forget what John. Because this is his movie.
John Singleton.
John Singleton.
Rest in peace.
Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Chauncey. Y'all remember who Chauncey was?
Yeah, I remember Chauncey. Faggot
Y'all
ass
remember who Chauncey was?
I'm sorry. Listen,
Yeah,
listen.
you know who Chauncey
First and foremost, let me throw a disclaimer. I said that because that was something that was said in the movie. I know the F word is a new word that we from the hood, and you know what I'm saying, we use for a lot of times that we shouldn't use anymore. But that's what they knew him as in the movie Menace to Society.
They used
Which one was Chauncey?
Clifton Powell.
Chauncey, that's what they call
Clifton
it.
Powell.
Clifton
Okay, the
Powell.
cop.
Yeah.
Cop.
Played
No,
Pink,
he wasn't a fucking cop.
No, he was the snitch.
He was a snitch.
He sent the
He's a little
tape. He sent the tape over to the cops.
He did.
After he got his ass whooped by
Exactly.
Kane.
Because you busy trying to disrespect that man
Right.
in his lady house, and
Right.
you already know they do it.
Yeah.
You trying to be a slime ball,
Right,
so you
right.
whip that ass,
Yeah.
so you want to drop it down like a bitch ass, fucking hoe ass, faggot ass, and no disrespect to the true gay people, because it's not talking about y'all, it's talking about the retarded
Why was he so
motherfuckers.
skinny in that movie?
Yo, you clean up of the politically correctness.
Why was
It's
he
the
so
worst.
skinny in that movie?
He went through.
I've never seen him that skinny. I gotta go
right.
watch Minister Society again.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, you didn't even know that was him, did you? You didn't know that was
No.
him? Yeah, he was like fucking.
I don't even remember him being in the movie.
He was like 26 years old. He was a young boy in that movie. Yeah.
That nigga come out.
No, yeah, what? He said,
Why the fuck you come out here this motherfucker early?
yeah.
It's 12 o'clock. You saw me come around 12 o'clock. Shit, nigga, you should have came another hour or two later.
He was like, this looks like Kane whipping your ass on his TV and whatnot. He's like, I'm gonna send this motherfucking tape. Go ahead, bro. Number 2, what you got?
Shit. Alright, you know what? This motherfucking her voice irritates me almost as bad as Little Miami. You know what I mean? From Medea's Big Happy Family. If that bitch said his name one more time, Byron!
Who was that?
Tiana fucking Taylor, aka Sabrina.
Yeah.
Byron! Yo, I just want to choke her windpipe then. I just want to grab her windpipe every time she open her mouth and just shake that bitch. Shake the fuck up. That's almost like fucking, and no disclaimer, Lil Miami, I love your music, I respect you even though your girlfriend writing this shit, but every time you start rapping, I just want to fuck you in your windpipe. Just period. Period. I'm a job. Shut the fuck up. Lubricate your fucking throat. Drink some more cum or something. I'm sorry.
Oh my!
I'm sorry.
Bro.
I'm gonna go ahead to number one.
Please.
I'm gonna go ahead to number motherfucking one.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember. I think this came out 1990 if I'm correct.
Number one.
This man's character, his name was Samuel. He's one of the motherfucking yellow motherfuckers with pink lips. Say, yeah, I remember Cola. I remember Cola back in the day. He's like, oh, that was my little nickname for her, you know what I mean? Cola, because she had that Coca-Cola. She had that Coca-Cola frame body, you know what I mean?
Motherfucker.
She used to do some things, man.
Yeah, presidents. You know what
Make a man. Woo! Like the whole head pop off. No, we talking about Mel Jackson on Soul Food, aka.
Oh my God.
Like nigga, how did you expect to not get your ass whipped? You talking in this man face about?
First of all,
killed that nigga.
That's on the same level as the dude in the family that prays.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I understand. My man is trying hard to find a job, and I know somebody that can get you a job. However, not him.
He hit that nigga in the face with a lunch tray.
Listen, that was child hall shit.
That nigga in the face with a lunch tray, dog. Fuck out, and then stomped him out afterward. The nigga got up, fixed the glass.
But the fact that he told him, you know, I was the one that got you the job.
Oh,
yeah,
I know your wife, man. Bird, yeah. She told me you need some problems. We gotta look out for each other. I done fucked him up.
He was ready to fuck her up too. Like, bitch, why you fucking
child?
Like you really and the fact of and unfortunately, and Marlene said something to me earlier. We don't always peep when people are actually paying attention. We just think it's nothing, but they really are.
Yeah.
But you can fucking tell what somebody like. You know this nigga, felt some kind of way.
Her some kind of piece of jewelry.
So you fuck around. You just got mad. Like, you really fuck around and asked.
She actually went out on a date with that nigga.
Yeah, like you. She was actually toxic for this shit too.
She was.
For real. Because
if you
she led to her man to the other nigga get his ass.
If you a stand-up woman about yours.
Right.
You know your man's triggers.
But she knew. Look, she
I just watched.
Yeah.
A friend of mine's. Okay.
Oh shit.
Somebody was nice enough to drop her off some food, and then they dropped her off some flowers too.
Oh no.
She was like this. Take them flowers.
No, take that fucking food. No, take that food too.
See how I do?
Take that fucking food.
Yeah, she
as
like,
a man.
No. She told him like,
if she as a man,
do this.
And she as a man shouldn't be no other man unless it's her father. Or her uncles or a real true brother cousin that should be dropping off her no motherfucking food.
One of y'all women, one of y'all gonna fucking learn.
Let me have a single woman make me some food and I go pick up.
No. What? Women, when y'all gonna learn that every favor that come from a nigga come with a receipt? Yeah, it come with a proposition and a receipt. This is down. This is a down payment for pussy I can get once you leave that nigga alone.
Remember that Martin episode? Y'all remember that Martin episode? Virginia old code $5?
Oh yeah.
That shit was just on the other night.
What?
What?
Yup.
Listen, he forgot everything else that was going. So how long
How old you mean? Yeah, you owe him $5.
If I was in the shower, why you ain't ask me? I done fuck around, came out here and asked him about this, that, and other, but you don't know. You don't.
Let that nigga, but yeah,
don't let me borrow that money.
This is a tale as old as time. No, that's a part of the gender role situation to me. Do not let another man feel as if you owe him something.
You got anything over here?
Hell no. Let me get to my top 5 though. My number 5. Back to what you say, good old Kane from Menace to Society. Kane might have been fuck the rest of the movie though. Kane might have been the most toxic nigga, period. First and foremost, even though it was Jada been wilding out fucking young boys since back then. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Fuck it. She always, you know what? I'm seeing a trend. Now, you know what? But she had to set the trend right because she let Luther fuck and set it off. Remember? Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. Nate up there drilling her ass. I'm like this. See? But here we go. The reason why I think that Kane is extremely toxic is because when Shorty, she hit the rawest shit ever. When Shorty called him up and said she was pregnant, he said, the fuck you telling me for? She said, cause it's yours. He's like, no it ain't. He's like this, cause she's like, I was careful and we wore the Jimmy extra tight. He was like, good luck with that. And banged on her. That nigga, that's the most toxic chauvinistic shit I've ever seen.
That was real nigga shit.
No, it was real nigga shit, but that's the real nigga shit that you don't say out loud. You know what I'm saying? Cause especially nowadays or whatnot, that niggas get drugged for shit.
Like, we gotta say that shit like that, so sometimes.
Yeah, I understand that.
Too many times we don't say the shit we need to.
Fucking blood test. Call it a day, right?
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. You be like, you know what, dog? Go get a blood test. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it's like back then it wasn't.
It wasn't that. It was fuck you telling me for. Don't call me with this bullshit, and banged on it.
Listen, I'll holler at Dana in a minute.
Marcus in Boomerang is my number 4.
Oh shit.
Marcus. Yeah, you know why that nigga was toxic? Not what? No. Listen, anybody probably would fuck her. Listen, all right. Let me. Yo, guess what?
That was toxic.
Let me. Oh, Eartha Kitt was dripping, oozing old ass toxic in that movie. But let me ask you a question. So here we go, right? If in that instance, no.
If you was Marcus, would you have hit Eartha Kitt?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man. That ain't even a thought.
No, you couldn't. Because she was a female August also. Because by the time he got to the office the next day, the whole office knew.
No. She not the Eartha Kitt, not the one that told. Robin Givens was the one that told. Because his dumb ass was August Alsina. Eddie Murphy was August Alsina in the movie. He the one that told her, and then she fucked him, and then told everybody.
Eartha told her.
No, he did. Yes.
I might have to watch that.
He said, because she was like this. He was like, remember he was arguing with her. He was like, no, that's Lady Eloise. She got all the power. She's like, she has no power. What she does do is prey on young, unsuspecting men. And he was like, he had that look on his face. He's like, you trying to say I hit it? Yeah, he's like, you trying to say I hit it? You know what I'm saying?
He gave himself up in his face. She was like, you did? He like, huh? Deer in the headlights, huh?
But no, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that he was toxic. When he had the conversation with Angela Holly Berry about him going back and leaving her to go fuck back with what you call it, he was like, I'm a better person now. And even I don't know Robin give his name in the movie. He was like, and I owe that. How you gonna tell your new bitch that you dumping for your old bitch that the new bitch made you better for the old bitch? Yo, that is the most toxic shit in the world.
It was some foul shit. But at the same token,
his neighbor.
It feel like it sometimes feel like some better shit. It sometimes feel like some better shit.
But you can't tell.
You helped me learn you helped me learn more of me, so I'll be better for that past relationship.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
But you can't tell me that.
That's the shit that's going on nowadays. The motherfuckers just ain't saying the shit.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. This nigga said that shit out loud. He said it out loud.
I respect that.
The audacity.
I respect that.
All right.
Pass the portrait.
Number 3, just as a person, all in all, I would be remiss if I did not say that from The Hangover, Mr. Chow.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, Chow
Leslie fucking Chow might be the most toxic person, literally. Literally and figuratively, because he will poison you. He will poison you, and he will talk to you bad. This motherfucker. Yo,
but did you die?
But did you die?
And then hold up, and he's a legit fucking doctor.
He's a real doctor. Yep, he's a real doctor. He's a real doctor. He's a real doctor. And number 2, y'all gonna agree with me in another man?
We agree on that one.
I know. Motherfucking Shaft. I don't give a fuck if it was Richard Roundtree or Samuel L. Jackson. Shaft is the most toxic motherfucker in the history of the world, and he's not even my number 1. Yo, Shaft was so fucking toxic that he let it be known he'll kill a nigga, take his girl and say it's my duty to please that booty. You know what I'm saying? Just some fly shit.
The part 2.
With the son.
When the son walked in and the girl answers the door, and then he shows up behind his son with a gun. Yeah. But he had a real shiny beard.
I know, yeah.
And he's like, what's that?
He had glazed donut face.
On your face. And he's like, then he turned, he's like, never mind. I
I did enjoy that movie, but it was like, never mind.
Shaft is out of control.
So that one is they did release that, the one with the sun.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. I like that.
No, what's the original Richard Roundtree Shaft?
Yeah,
is on Netflix.
So there's 3 generations now.
Yeah, I know the third generation. I didn't know if it. I thought with.
Yeah, they let it out last year.
Yeah, they don't.
They did let it out.
No, you know when I watched it when I was in Paris. I watched it on Netflix in Paris.
Niggas in Paris.
Yeah, niggas in Paris watching
They have a movie on Netflix.
Okay.
This shit's hilarious.
Let's listen to wild shit. Name number 1.
Number 1.
The most toxic nigga in the history of the world, according to Mr. Know-It-All, is Andre Bill Bellamy in How to Be a Player.
Oh my God, yes. That's why his ass got ported.
This nigga, when I tell you
she posted adapt.
Yo, she killed me.
Sidebar. Am I wrong? Because I
What? That's the shit. That was the shit.
Yo, real shit. How many niggas actually tried to follow most of that? Even tried to cover up the aspect of the fuck up.
First and foremost, you gotta be thorough, have money, and have a car in order to do that.
Right.
Most niggas that try that shit don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. You know what I mean?
But he had too many friends.
And he had too many.
Do what he did.
He just moved around the way he moved. This nigga fucked 6. He fucked 6 girls in one movie. Throughout the course of a day, and then went to a mansion party to find new bitches at the end of the night.
And his sister and her friend.
Mine is the mansion party. That sounds kind of like my teenage years.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that.
Mine is the mansion party. That sounds like my teenage years.
Right.
And I mean, even both once I really started dancing, but that sounds like 97, 98, 96, 97, 98. I'll say my teenage years.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure, bitch.
I'm not 99, I got serious in the relationship and stuff.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's nice.
That was a long ass toxic shit.
Oh, shit.
I said that purposely.
Let's not drag the toxic one.
I'm not.
But that was my number 1, which leads me directly into the naked truth. I guess we spent the 40th episode trying to cleanse ourselves of the toxins. So basically, if you're toxic, if you're toxic and you're still sticking around, yo, you're not fucking needed. Please leave. Please leave. Please vacate.
Exit stage left.
Exactly. Please exterminate all the toxic people, vibes from your life. Okay.
Lysol, bitch!
And I mean, honestly, you will be surprised. You will be
surprised, motherfucker.
That.
I wonder if you mix Lysol and Red together, what the fuck would you get?
Clean roaches. Clean dead roaches.
You said clean. Oh,
clean dead roaches.
Some of this. What? Oh, don't you start with that. What? I thought you. God damn it, man. God damn it.
He's the one that says exit stage left.
God damn it, man.
Tell him. Why the fuck are we listening to Snagglepuss? Please get off the podcast with Snagglepuss. But yeah, on some shit though, exit stage left. At the end of the day, no people that are not trying to be toxic have no room for your toxicity. You know who the fuck you are. Deuces. But
Au revoir. Arrivederci. See you later.
What? Why are you laughing at that?
See you when I see you.
Go ahead, roll it.
Have
It's
a
already
nice
got me in the
But without further ado,
I know what you're asking yourself, and the answer is yes. I have a nickname for my penis. It's called the Octagon. But I also nickname my testes. My left one is James Westfall, and my right one is Dr. Kenneth Noisewater. You ladies play your cards right, you just might get to meet the whole gang.
He took a shot to try to tell a fucking story. Gotta make sure that
I had to go, refill my mother.
Oh shit. Now it's time for the 40th. I ain't gonna say the 40th because there's episodes where you didn't do it. I'm gonna say episode 40's edition of Tales.
This is your birthday tales.
Birthday tales, Sunni.
This your birthday tales from the industry.
So make it quick and nasty.
Because when we come back,
make it quick and nasty.
When we come back, you'll be 40. Maybe.
What the hell? What do you mean, wait, maybe?
I know.
Because
the hell? Don't try to speak that into existence. No. Oh, we might do it. We might do it early. Well, yeah, we might have to come.
Oh yeah.
Pause. We might get in case I do go away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You go. You said you going.
But stop
we'll
doing
talk
that.
about that later.
Talk about it
That
later.
was a good sidetrack, wasn't it?
Go ahead.
Because what I was trying to do, right? Look. With the whole situation, the whole topic been awesome. You know, we're trying to get rid of toxic. I gotta talk about some times I had some toxic pussy.
Literally or figuratively?
Figuratively.
Okay, gotcha.
Figuratively, where that I've been dealing with a person and they've got so comfortable that they might have had good yams, but because of their lazy non-teammate mindset, you know, they actually were toxic. And so I could be there, and I noticed this shit. You know, it was years ago I noticed this shit, but I had different people, you know, different points say something.
Right.
Because I know I'll be good, and you know, I'm like, damn, I know I'm nowhere near ready for Blue Chew, but I know I'll be good. And then at a certain point, you know, my man go from Statue of Liberty to he's still standing good, but he just like. But what I noticed was it was because the female went from receptive to like a fucking mannequin.
Just sit there and let you.
So when they decide to get dead, you know how, you know, she said they wait till she could have had a V8. My dick be sitting there like, well damn, I mean, I already know I gotta do most of the work, but if you can't help me out, participate just a little bit, bitch, what the fuck am I doing this for in the first goddamn time?
True.
Especially if this is supposed to be about pleasure for both of us. But if I'm doing all the work to try to please both of us,
right,
that means nobody's really focusing on pleasing me. And unfortunately, what most women don't understand, just from a man busting a nut, that does not mean he gets pleasure.
Whoa.
That's a bomb.
Bazinga.
That's a bomb.
Fuck it.
One more time. One more time. Just because women, a man busts a nut, erupts.
That's a lesson today. Preacher.
That does not mean he's been pleased. That does not mean he's been satisfied. So in the same token, please stop being condescending about men. Unfortunately, it's too many of our kind who don't focus on pleasing you ladies. Niggas get on your jobs, those who ain't. Those who want, keep handling your business. And if you don't know nothing, ask a fucking question. Ask the female you're dealing with.
So what
communicate.
Didn't we discuss that in the group? Like,
yeah, communicate.
You want to know?
Yeah.
So what did you do once you saw that it wasn't going the rate you wanted?
It was so crazy, bro. There's one situation I recall, man, and I was with a little young teen at the time, you know what I mean, crossed the bridge, dipping in salt water, you know what I mean? Yeah. I had to go to the real country like 1 second. You know what I mean? Like some fresh catfish get ready to get fried up.
What's wrong with
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out for almost a year now. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just a year, that's it?
No, well, the podcast. You know, longer than that, but yeah, you know, yeah.
You have one in but
How
can I assist you?
I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. I'm strapped up, raincoat on, protected wise. You know what I mean? Her lubrication seems right. Her tightness is just, you know what I mean? So it's seeming we flowing. And she done let go a couple times already, so she done reached that peak. I'm not sure if it's that apex, but
right,
she's reached a good peak a couple times.
Right.
But then again, she gets dormant. So he drops. So, you know, I try to flip out, you know, fresh raincoat, you know, fresh lube, you know, get stimulated, you know, she helped me get stimulated. But at this point, because she's not 100% into it.
Okay.
And the penis knows when you're not fully into it. Just like for women, the clitoris knows when a man's not really in it to please you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or please himself. Because, I mean, some niggas, you know, we taste it because we enjoy tasting it.
Yeah.
We want to please you.
Anytime you go home and you gotta finish.
Well, see, here was the bullshit, and this wasn't a situation because I've done this before. This wasn't a situation where I decided to fake it. All right, I decided to play ring work. So I turned around and switched, put one of them, you know what I mean? I threw a rubber ring on, you know what I mean? To make me stallion a little bit, you know what I mean? I got Statue of Liberty and I pummel drived her inside for about 45 minutes straight. When I say my balls were sore, but they would not really.
Way this nigga takes one word and combines it with another. So the nigga, so instead of pile drive and pummel, that nigga said I pummel drive her. God damn.
No. When I
pummel
say
drive,
I pummel drive her insides, like in no kind of exaggeration, no kind of I want to boot for 45 fucking minutes, cause my dumb ass actually sat there and was counting to see how long it was gonna take for me to let go. I could not fucking bust. I could not bust.
Yikes.
I was mad, and I had to tell her, listen, I don't want to say it's because she took credit. I give her, she took credit right there. She's like, I feel like I didn't do my job.
Yes, I'm sure, bitch.
She took responsibility for her actions. She'll know better. She'll do better.
Thank you. And what really got me was she was a young lady at the time. She was a young. She wasn't an old head. But she was like, listen, I feel and I didn't want to put it all on her.
Right.
Because it wasn't all on her, but it was a great majority. It was like a 85-90% on her. Because once you show me yours 9, it's like, he like, fuck it, I'm not interested. You know, it was good. You was rocking with me. You want to get lazy, bitch, we get lazy too. You know what I mean? And you know, I didn't even, listen, when I went home, I didn't even attempt to try to finish the job. I was just like, let me smoke
Damn, you was fucking exhausted and disgusted?
I got crazy, listen, she got all together, she got almost a 2.5-hour session, and she released several times. I just went home with sore full nuts.
That's not healthy. It's not healthy.
I didn't masturbate that night as much as I'm a chronic masturbator.
I know it wasn't me, it would never be, but I'm sorry. That just sounds like somebody needed to apologize.
You don't apologize for the chicks with bad pussy. Like, look,
because I know it ain't me.
No, here's the crazy. Here's the
make up for it.
Here's the craziest thing. Here's the craziest thing.
What?
Them 45 minutes of pounding.
Yeah.
Yo, she turned into a water park. She was squirting all over.
Right.
And that turns me on. But she just went. She didn't hit the. She didn't George. Because I had activated that button. I activated that button for that.
Right. So she didn't define.
She didn't define my button.
Did she ever make it up to you?
We're still cool, but we stopped dealing in that aspect.
So she never.
We're still to this day. We're still super cool. That's what I mean. But that was the second session, and it kind of like it became like a Meek Mill situation.
Right.
Hit it twice and call it my friend.
So wait, you hit it twice though?
Yeah, I hit it before.
Oh, but
I hit it before.
But it was the shit
this
before.
Was
the second time.
The first time was pretty, you know what I mean, was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was, you know, it was that first time. You know, we gotta think about it when. We always hype, especially first time, especially if something that we've been waiting for. No matter what time, how much time frame we've been waiting, we're always excited a lot of times for the first time. We're usually excited, especially if it's good the first time, the second time.
Right.
But and this was years ago. This is before. But with me, I've been in a place for a long time of the aspect that sex is about pleasure. And if I don't feel as if the female is being receptive and showing that she's trying to please me, it's just all about me doing everything.
Yeah.
Fuck you, mean I can get a nut busting a nut from masturbating, double release and all that shit. And they don't talk back. I ain't gotta worry about no babies. I ain't gotta worry about no issues at all.
Like I don't need you.
Clean up, smoke a cigarette, and keep it pippin'. Pushing.
And that has been another tale from the industry.
Was that crazy enough? Was that good enough?
No, it was it. You needed that for the, for the purposes of, Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could have talked about one of those parties and, schools and the... so many things, the gold medals being passed and the things being passed and ads being passed, gin being passed, endo being passed.
So listen,
Bluetooth being passed? Oh shit.
Dog, if Bluetooth being passed, that's a whole different type of night. But
What if some woman slipped her name
I've heard of women slipping their men Viagra and shit like that before. Yeah.
Yo, what is up with these? I mean, I don't know if it's still going on, but I heard this shit a couple years ago. Niggas fucking slipping perks in chicks' asses.
Next, bye.
Excuse me, a perk in a chick ass?
Yeah.
Nigga, you wild.
No, I'm dead serious. No, I heard. No, listen. Look, other little brothers. I'm not gonna mention their name right now. Them and a whole bunch. Listen. Listen. A couple of these little dumbass niggas was eating out their ass. Was trying to eat it back out there.
Alright,
Listen. They were trying to numb themselves in her. They were trying to numb themselves in her.
Yo.
On some dumbass shit.
I don't even. First and foremost, I'm not even the one to even fathom why these young cats do the shit they do. I'm just gonna let them be what they be and whatnot. So
let's
talk real quick though, man. What's y'all plans, man, for these birthdays coming up?
Kelly got some already.
I know.
Yeah, me. I think my cousin, whose birthday is actually the day before mine. And my sissy and my niece are going to the beach just to have a girls' day, adults only, sip and chill
nice. What
on
beach?
the beach.
You gonna tell us?
When we get off the mic.
Tell
you what, anybody showing up that was not invited.
Pop up, Roman in the house. What's the matter, killer? You can't call nobody.
My cousin is turning 40 as well, so the next day we're going to Delaware for her birthday to have dinner at some restaurant she wants to have.
On a Sunday?
Yep.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. We might.
Well, I definitely got to get with y'all sometime, this weekend. Not only definitely to record, but also to figure out. We got to figure out exactly. But you know what I mean. Have a drink or something. Yeah. I wish as much shit as I talk. I really do. I really wanted this birthday to be for special for y'all. You know what I mean? I talked a lot of shit about it, but you know what I mean? We still a little locked down, but at least y'all able to go out and about, maneuver around and make some shit.
We can move a little bit more freer.
Yeah, and I was thinking about saying if Golf and Social is gonna be open Friday.
Are they opening the rooftop?
They've been back open a couple weeks.
What?
Yeah. Well, what's the name has open dining now?
Who?
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. Okay.
If my 16-year-old just grinded me up before I came here and said, Dad, I've never spent a birthday with you. I said, how the fuck do you figure? You spend every birthday with me. You go to breakfast in the morning.
Right.
Yep. I said, hold up. She's like, no, last year you had a show. I said, I did the Wednesday show. I said, I was home with y'all all day.
Yep. Ain't no partying for your ass. That's how it works. You and I partying.
I said, you're at every cookout and the rest of that. She's like, well, why can't we just go away and just have you to ourselves? I said, because
that's not what I want to do on my birthday.
I deal with y'all. I've been dealing with y'all for quarantine. I have other people who like me.
Look, I was just asking.
They appreciate me sometimes.
My mom said, because she actually thought we were going to the beach Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, well, why is your son not going? Because it's adults only.
There you go.
I
already found work for him to do on Saturday.
Sometimes you gotta, I mean.
Well, our birthday twin is my daughter. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna see her. I'm not gonna see, I know, and I don't even want to set myself up with going to her house and her mom acting like an ass.
Right. That's understandable.
Does she have a phone?
I don't think so.
Oh, she don't have a cell phone?
At one point last year, she was on Roblox, and and Kyer and Chloe had found her, as well as Nala, and so they was conversating with her, and she's not even on Roblox anymore.
Oh man, well y'all gonna have an enjoyable happy birthday to both of y'all, whatnot. We'll keep y'all updated and whatnot. Maybe we get some pictures of somebody drunk. You know what I'm saying? Doing anything? Yeah. Shit, y'all mama.
And I actually have, I think my 33rd birthday. I was dancing and I fell, and there's a picture of me falling. And from that picture,
who has that picture?
I have it.
You have it? I need that picture.
It's on Facebook.
I need to see that picture.
It's on
Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is definitely going to be the cover of this week's podcast.
However,
wait till I find
from that picture on, I've always made sure that
All right.
Yo,
I
yo,
wasn't there.
2 seconds.
Right.
And he was there for it.
Oh no. Don't
My
do that.
34th birthday.
This nigga.
My 34th birthday across the street. That was probably one of the most littest fucking birthday
I got
cookouts
a picture of
ever.
that too.
You got pictures. You probably still have videos.
I'm gonna make
All
I'm gonna make a montage
Now, that
of your
birthday-
I'm gonna take a montage of your drunk ass birthday and then your drunk ass birthday, and I'm gonna make them the
happy
cover.
birthday.
I'm gonna make them the cover of this week's podcast.
That fucking birthday itself was a tale from the industry.
that whole. Alrighty then. Let me give us another shout out to the Spotify listeners, the Apple Podcast listeners,
Yes.
the Google Podcast
Thank
listeners,
you.
Stitcher listeners,
Yes.
the Anchor Home
Home
Team listeners, and the YouTube viewers. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, on Facebook at the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, and of course send us all your fuckery, duggery, and schmuckery over to the Mr. Know-It-All Gmail bearing account that people just want to talk shit on something else, but not on the account. Send us stories, send us some real shit, send us some birthday
Nobody
stories.
send email. They act like they don't email.
I know the people act like email went out of style, but that's it's the Mr. Know-It-All.
Can I do it with TikTok?
It's Mr. Know-It-All pod at gmail.com. Mr. Know-It-All pod at gmail.com, man. But happy birthday to my two constituents.
Yes, sir. Thank you very
This has
much.
been the 40th episode of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
40.
I am Mr. Know-It-All. You
I
are,
am Ruffy Hendricks.
KQ.
and thank
We
you for checking
appreciate
us
you.
out always. And but the thing about it is they cannot forget.
They must always remember.
They must always remember.
We the shit, bitch.
Oh shit.
Which one was that?
So what's the plan for Friday?
I'm going to see y'all.
You're going to see out for the. Oh, you spending the night up there?
No. I'm just going up there for the day.
You just going to there for the day on Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah,
That's
what
why I said Friday. I said Friday.
Oh, Friday. Yeah, Friday we might have to pod.
Yeah, we had the pod on Friday. All right, that'll work. Because
I wasn't asking about the pod.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
how about we pod? How about we pod and go
then we
drink? You know what I'm saying? And then it'll take away from anything else y'all got to, you know what I mean, do for the weekend.
That's it. They don't snatch me.
Tell me
I can't say snatch. I can't say because it's up to me what the fuck I want to do. But
Right. But just
I
try
don't
to
know what I want to do. I want to have fun, but it's where the fuck can I really go and have fun and be safe? And because they like, yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, 39.
Beaches are all open and this, that, and that. I'm like, yeah, but